the bug zone in the first floor of the dungeon and came down this set of stairs. 50 feet down it was, and found this five-way intersection. To the north, a room with a mosaic in the floor and three tapestries on the northern alcove, and two statues of angelic figures. To the south, a closed wooden door. The west continues as far as your dark vision saw, while the southeast eventually led to a closed door that was extremely difficult to open, with a whistling sound as you pried it open. Eventually, the vacuum stopped sucking the air in there, and what emerged was a horde of skeletons, which you eventually dealt with in a fighting retreat back to the bottom of the stairs, where you currently stand. So what would you guys like to do?
Let's see, those skeletons were coming out of the north?
They came out of that room to the east. That was the door you pried open, and then the skeleton surged forth, and you fought in that hallway to the southeast of that room, the zigzaggy-looking one, basically making a fighting retreat all the way to the stairs.
All right, well, I think we should continue back to the east, since that went so well.
Okay, so you're going back down that zigzag corridor to the wooden door there?
Yeah, wait, is the map of that in here somewhere?
I just posted it.
Oh, are we in the big room right now?
No, you are at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Those stairs go up.
Right.
Right.
They came out of that hallway to the southeast?
Yes, that's where the skeletons came from. That kind of lobular looking room.
Okay. I totally misunderstood where they were coming from. Then yeah, we'll go back that way and see where that door to the north leads.
Head towards the poorly drawn X.
Yeah, that. It's like somebody tried to draw an X with watercolors. And they all blobbed together.
That's the path the skeletons took.
I gotcha. Then we'll go to the north.
So
down into that big room, through the door, to the north.
The north is a hallway that leads to the double doors with the big...
I know, I'm saying we'll go down through the zigzaggy hallway, into the big room, through the door, to the north.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so you go to that door to the north. Do you attempt to open it?
I do.
It just opens up. You can see as you push it open, there's a little bit of resistance, as some wax seal and the like cracks and crumbles, revealing a 10-foot wide hallway that goes 30 feet to the north to a closed portcullis, the other side of which is not visible through what appears to be a curtain.
Behind the portcullis?
Yes, as in north of the portcullis.
Okay, I think I recall seeing this before, actually. Not the curtain, but... Well, maybe we saw something similar to the north at the T intersection? I forget. Anyways, is there a visible mechanism on the other side, like a capstan or anything like that?
No.
Or a winch? Okay. Well, we can try to open it.
How close is the curtain to the portcullis?
Directly on the other side.
Oh, so like pressed up against it?
Yes.
Ah.
Give me a moment, I'll give you a map.
See, I just pull it to the side.
Well, you can't get to it because there's a portcullis on the other side.
Is it not wide enough to reach through?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah.
Directly on the other side, you just be able to reach the side of it and peek. Like either under the floor or along the wall.
So this is what the hallway would look like, looking through the north. So there's a portcullis, and then on the other side of the portcullis is a curtain. So you're going to walk up there and start pulling on the curtain?
Yeah, try to pull it out of the way.
Yeah, you can pull it out of the way. As you look into a room that is very familiar to you. And you can see this round mosaic on the floor.
Oh, this is the other side of the portcullis. That we, Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so no need to open that. We know where that leads. Yeah, then that eliminates this path. So, any ideas what to try next? Due south, maybe? Anybody?
I know what to do.
All right, due south then at the T intersection.
Okay. Closed wooden door.
Closed wooden door. I attempt to open it.
And you do so. Which reveals a bit of a mess of an intersection. Kind of a theme for this level. Where it looks like the area goes 20 feet ahead. Sorry, 30 feet ahead. And then begins to angle down out of sight. Off to your left, you can see what looks like another hallway headed south, though this one's at the same level. And off to your far left is what appears to be a dead end, with another option to go north.
Sorry, what was the other option besides north?
Hang on, I can give you a map. More sense. So there's the north area,
Ah,
two southern ones. The one on the westerly side goes forward and then goes down. Can't really tell on the other one of the two that goes parallel to it because of the wall there. And then there's just that angled wall there.
okay, well, topographically, that path to the north has to be a dead end or a staircase, so let's poke around the corner and see what's there.
Okay. Well, it is a dead end. It goes 20 feet to the north and ends in a little triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of it, you can see what appears to be a skeleton with a great axe on the floor next to it.
I almost asked, is it dead?
Yeah, it's not moving.
Okay.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Coming through that door, what's 120 down that hallway?
That's what he was just asking.
No. South. When we just walked through. I have 120 feet of dark vision, not 60.
Right. It goes down. There's an angled wall there, or an angled ceiling that goes down, so you can't really tell further than that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, to the north you see a skeleton with a great axe. And to the south, which is another dead end opposite this, you can see what looks to be a very dark, like burnt red, or not burnt red, burnt brown color. Like a stain on the wall and the floor down to the south.
Somebody want to have a look at that skeleton?
I can poke at it.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Yeah, well, you're poking around it. The great axe looks to be in serviceable condition. Nothing terribly special about it. You do notice that as you kind of move the great axe around a little bit, there's a little bit of it looks like writing on the floor, on the wall, on the floor. It looks to have been inked with a rusty red color.
Almost like iron
Yes.
or something containing a large quantity of iron.
Yeah, you could say so, yes. And in fact, the stroke thicknesses is about a fingertip.
Huh. What does it say? The scrawling of blood.
Well, you could
Uncommon
you can
celestial.
recognize that it is in Dwarvish, but you don't know what it says because I don't think you know Dwarvish.
Nope, I do not. Odd, I didn't build a dwarf. I don't know Dwarvish. I know all the other languages that I usually take.
Neither do I.
Friar Bucker Gilbert. I know Gilbert speaks a lot of languages. Is Gilbert even here? Given his silence, I'm assuming.
I think he
not.
did say he had to go somewhere and he hasn't come back yet.
They might have had a late dinner with the move. Everything's a little shifted around time-wise.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, well, I will take a transcribing of it.
Okay, sure, we can do that.
Just copy it down for when Gilbert's back, and we don't have to come back and show him. And then, could I take a look around?
No,
No
Gilbert,
kind
we
of-
haven't heard you at all.
Well, that would explain it.
I need to turn that into a GIF so it's easier to access. Caboose from Red vs. Blue. Church,
Caboose,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
uh,
When he's talking the recording of Church.
we need a button that we can hit to just post that in whatever channel we're in.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess with these all being dead ends, have we? I haven't been here for a lot of the exploratory. Have we explored dead ends and not found secret passages ever?
What, a secret passage at a dead end?
Yeah, have we consistently checked dead ends to see if there's secret passages and never found one?
I mean, I guess, but well, if you look at the map, we know this dead end is like a true dead end because there's
Yeah.
nowhere it could lead to besides up or down.
But
I hear what you're
You know,
saying, but no,
I don't
we
know.
haven't.
Okay.
Like, if we found a dead end and we haven't been behind it, then yeah, that's worth looking for. But in this case, I don't think so. That one to the south might be worth checking, if there's something that like leads off to the east.
Yeah, connecting to a disclosed room, but also
Yeah.
then based on measurements that. Sorry, black area to the.
Gilbert, I see you keying up. I do not hear you.
Yeah, but if you want to go to the south and lick the wall, that would be useful.
Comm check.
Comm check.
Now we
Aha!
can.
Now
There he
you
is.
hear
There we go.
I mean, I don't want to point out the obvious, but I'm out of spells. So.
Oh, that's right. We did just do a bunch of fighting. Yeah, we should take a long rest, actually. I think we were about to do that.
Yeah, we definitely forgot to do that. We just
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
battle.
we
I have
forgot.
9 hit points and no spell
I
slot.
didn't even look at mine. Yeah.
And
So-
I am your healer.
I don't know what your guys'
Do we-
problem is. I'm
Well,
not
do we
full health.
want to go back to the X room and take a rest?
Actually,
Yeah.
what happened last week?
Last week we got into a big fight with a bunch of skeletons, in which the hirelings did not feature because I forgot about them,
Right.
and several
I
people nearly
remember.
died, including myself. We were only able to make it out thanks to you casting that awesome improved version of Fire Breath on me.
You mean dragon spittle?
You mean Pebble Breath? Yes, I do. You mean the Boulder Heave Pyromancy?
The pyromancy that lets you spit boulders.
It's literally what it does.
All right. So yeah, let's go back to the poorly drawn X room.
Okay. You go back to the bone room.
My gas station sells custard-filled chocolate donuts with Reese's peanut butter cups crushed up on top of them.
Wow.
I need a long rest. I'm sleepy.
Yep. I don't know if it's that time of day yet, but I think that's what we can use.
You've got only like an hour before it would begin normally.
Ah, perfect. Let's just take an hour of downtime.
Let me get my table.
All right. Well, let me see here. What? You guys just start sitting there waiting.
Yeah, waiting and doing all the things we do when we're not busy.
The hour passes uneventfully. You all have a short rest. And then you'd like to begin a long rest, you said?
Yep. No, we
Which
just
way do these
finished
doors
a
swing?
short rest, so you can spend that.
The two doors that lead into this room that we know of, which way do they swing?
They both swing outward.
Just start making freaking door hooks for this shit.
Well, remember, the room was a vacuum.
Yeah, that's enough to put me exactly at my max.
No, under like think of like a half-inch flat bar with a very small L at the end.
Yeah.
You can lay flat underneath the door, turn up, and then put a wedge underneath to pull the door closed from your side.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I need door hooks. All the doors seem to swing the wrong damn way in this dungeon when we take long rests.
It's more that you keep choosing to sleep in hard to secure rooms.
I mean, I suppose we could sleep in the hallway. Be lower profile. The one with the portcullis on the north? I mean, it's a 10 by 30 room. That'd be comfortable still. Or is it bigger than that? 10 by 40? No, 10 by 30. But either way.
All right, so you're all just going to go to sleep in this room?
I think so.
Betting a watch, and then, yeah. Getting some sleepsies.
Oh, well, for setting a watch, what's your watch order?
Well, I like to wear the gold one on Monday. Then I got 2 silver ones, and I wear those Tuesday and Wednesday.
So which watch is Twidget on? Because that's when all the shit...
That's when all the shit hits the fan.
It's one of those digital Casio like calculator watches. That if you try and buy, will get you put on a government list because they use them for so many detonators on IEDs.
What?
We were talking about watch orders, and Spectre was talking about the watch he ordered. Well, Gilbert usually does that, so I wasn't gonna.
Oh, all right. I'll assign the watches, and y'all will deal with it. Friar Buck, you're up first. I'll type it up.
Yeah, just type up your watch order.
Borch, you're on second.
Mm-hmm.
I take the traditional third. Widgets on fourth.
Now, are you closing the doors
no.
to this room? Or leaving them open?
Well, probably close the one to the west, and the one to the north we could leave open because we could hear that bigger room better then, if that makes sense.
It's up to you.
Well, I'm just putting my 2 cents out there for the rest of the party to weigh in on.
What? Like we're gonna listen to a 12-year-old? I'm joking.
A 12-year-old with an into 16 that was trained by spy strategists.
We can't prove you were trained by the CIA.
You can't disprove it.
Okay, Spectre. I'm sorry. In all the tomfoolery, what were you saying?
I was saying close the door to the west, but since the door to the north leads up to the big octagon room with the mosaic on the floor, and it's covered by a curtain, so we wouldn't be visible still, but we would hear anybody that was moving around in there approaching if possible.
That's fair. Let's do that.
Okay, west door closed, north door open.
Okay.
I'd say ajar, not like wide open.
Sure.
Have the person on watch kind of post up in that area. That way, if they need to, they have more chance to hear before seen.
Yeah.
Okay, sleepy time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys begin your long rest. Father Buck. Are you here?
Yeah.
So, shortly after everybody goes to sleep, you begin hearing a low, rhythmic chanting coming from the north.
It sound like this.
No, more like a Gregorian chant.
Do I recognize the chant as a religious chant?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
You don't recognize it specifically, but you have. It does seem to be making references to summonings and contacting beings not of this world.
Is it like I don't know if this is a thing, but can I feel like can I feel it like a spell? Like it's like
While so with the 16, you think that such a chant could have magical implications, um, but it's also like that from the volume of chanting, it's fairly like it's not right next to you currently.
okay.
It's not like it's in this room. It's coming from the north, some distance away.
All right. So I wake up Duodecius. He is the mage. So yeah, he would know more intelligent based about this thing. So
Boy, you want me to listen to the chanting?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the chanting, and so you can.
Oh, I mean, once you get woken up, you can hear it. It's not loud enough to wake everybody up automatically, but once you're awake, like he mentions the chanting, you hear it coming from the north.
So, what they chanting about? What they doing?
Well, are you looking at it from like a religious perspective or an arcane one?
Arcane.
Well, make an Arcana check then. It's definitely some type of summoning or conjuring. Other than that, you're not entirely sure.
Okay. I go to take a no. I send my familiar Null to go check it out. Go forth, my little raccoon. Tell me what you see.
Okay. So, I'm assuming you're looking through the familiar's senses?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, the raccoon's getting closer and closer to the portcullis with the curtain. The chanting is getting louder as it approaches. What do you do when it reaches the curtain? Sounds like the chanting's like right on the other side of it.
He takes a peek with his little raccoon snoot.
Okay. From the sound, he's trying to be stealthy.
He's a raccoon. Of course he's trying to be stealthy.
Well, then have the raccoon make a stealth check.
What stat block is a raccoon?
There's no actual like familiar raccoon stat block.
Nope.
Hold on, I bet I can find something.
Use the badger.
Oh yeah, that'd be appropriate.
All right.
Oh, it's a +0. Yeah, he's pretty stealthy as he kind of pokes his head through the curtain. And what you see through his eyes is around that round mosaic in the center of that southern part of that large chamber are 7 ghostly figures. Surrounding it, facing it, their arms held aloft, chanting, as if with one voice. You can also feel that the room is a noticeably amount warmer than the hallway was in the room you're staying in is.
Alrighty. Let me see how these features interact.
I would say giant weasel.
I was just looking quickly. Badger was up near the top of the list and said,
Yeah.
close enough.
Well, regular weasel is one of the default options for Find Familiar. They're all CR0. I don't know what CR the giant weasel is.
1/4.
Yeah, that's too high.
Yeah,
so
you're right. The weasel would probably be a better stat block to use.
Weasel, badger,
All right.
whatever.
All right. Raccoons or weasel stat blocks. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't have a burrow speed, though. Although, raccoons are not burrowing animals.
No, they're not. They're climbers. What the fuck was I in this process? Wow,
You had your familiar look through the curtain and saw 7 ghostly figures, their arms aloft, standing around the central circular mosaic, chanting as if with one voice.
Okay. Double checking is. You know what? I don't have this. I don't have that. Spell slot's not available. In that case, Noel and I will simply watch.
Okay. 5 minutes pass by. They continue chanting. 10 minutes pass by. How long are you going to stay up watching?
Only as long as my watch. Oh wait, no, he woke me up early.
Yeah, Buck woke you up.
After after 10 minutes, Noel and I fuck off.
Okay.
And tell Buck to, keep an eye on things. They're probably some devils or something.
I think you should use the badger, actually, because the weasel does not have dark vision.
Yeah, good point. All right, whatever. I don't care. Pick one and just stick with it, Gilbert. I don't care which one you use.
Okay.
This is too interesting for me to not focus on now.
We must now create the custom raccoon
All right,
staff.
so 10 minutes go by. You say that to Buck. The chanting's still going on. And as you begin to lay back down, Duodecius, the western door opens. And 4 skeletons are looking at you guys. And you should all roll initiative. Borscht, Friarbuck, you guys gonna roll initiative or just sit there like lumps?
All right. Duo and Twidget versus the skeletons. Let's go.
All right. The skeletons go first. And two of them in front are going to draw rusty scimitars. And they're going to just run right into melee with you, Duo.
I'm prone.
Ah, yeah, you just laid back down to sleep.
Fuck.
Does 17 hit you?
Yes. Yes.
All right, they both stab you. For 12 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
The other two have short bows, and they're going to shoot at Twidget, who at this point is just now being woken up by Duodecius yelling about getting stabbed.
Oh god, my kidney.
They're
Oh
finished.
god, my other kidney.
Prone gnome.
Good point. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
All right, well, you dodge both of them. Twidget, do you have anything against surprise?
Not yet.
Okay, well, then you're startled, awake, and surprised. Duodecius.
Unless we're level 4, because then I would have the alert feat, but I don't think we're level 4.
No, we're only level whatever.
3. Yeah.
Well, Duodecius then. It's your turn.
Alrighty, it is in fact my turn.
Did we roll
Yep.
a niche?
Yeah.
Yes! Jesus, do you people not pay attention?
Not really, but I mean,
Alright, so,
I roll my initiative.
well, I don't got much option here. I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pull out my sling and attack him in melee with it.
All right, well, are you trying to melee them with it or attack with a ranged attack in melee?
Ranged attack in melee.
All right, well, roll to hit at disadvantage.
Yep.
That hits him. Wait, no, you did advantage, not disadvantage. A 9 misses.
Oh, whoops. Shit.
Nice try. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. Father Buck. Father Buck.
I'm gonna hit something with a stick.
Well, there are the two that just ran past you and engaged Duodecius.
Oh, can I hit one of them as they run past?
Too late.
Oh, well, can I hit one of them now they're standing there talking to Duodecius?
You can absolutely walk over and hit one that attacked Duodecius.
Gentlemen.
That hits him.
Nine points of bludgeoning damage. Just whack him upside with the head with my stick.
Indeed. It does appear to be especially effective. As you bludgeon him, there's a sound like a strike at a bowling alley as the skeleton is just scattered about. Anything else?
Did we finish the rest? No. Then I can't do anything else because I don't have any spell slots. So.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can do something. I can make it a bonus action attack, unarmed attack against. I think.
You're a
Yes.
monk?
Yes.
Nice.
One first level monk.
Oh, roll to hit then.
I'm just gonna slap the other skeleton. If I knew Polearm Master, I could use my quarterstaff.
We're in combat. That was away.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Have we rolled for the mooks?
No one bothered to roll for the mooks.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't here. I'll do it.
All right, Friar Buck, you
Yes,
unfortunately
you run the
missed with
mooks.
your slap.
All right,
Fine.
and I am done.
All right, skeleton. Well, that skeleton you missed is going to try and shank the guy that tried to whip him with a sling. Does a 13 hit Duodecius?
So what?
1-3.
Oh, 13. Yes. No. Wait, no, hold on. Mage armor's only... Yes, it does.
Have we not assembled the Inish?
I have assembled it.
Ah, well,
Sorry, that was the wrong roll. You only take 5 points of piercing damage. And Borscht, what were those 2 rolls?
the first one was me, the second one was the bandits, the third one was the scouts. So that is Borscht at 16, bandits at 4, scouts at 20.
Okay. The 2 at the door are going to take their short bow shot at Friar Buck.
What are these, goblins?
Skeletons.
Skeletons, right.
Friar Buck, does a 10 hit you? Mister?
Say again?
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Alright, well, he missed you then. Scouts.
Okay, how many skeletons are there, and where are they?
There are 3. One ran into melee with Duodecius, and is also in melee with Friar Buck. The other 2 are by the door with the short bows.
Okay. Take out the ranged ones first, because they're a danger to the scouts. None of them have been wounded yet.
The scouts?
No, the 2 skeletons, the ranged ones.
No, neither of them have been injured.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to make do with what we got. Let's see, what do these guys get on their longbows? There we go. Several hits, I think.
Their AC is 13.
Ah, okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, including the crit.
Indeed.
Alright, we'll do the first hit and the crit against one of them. I'm just playing it by ear here.
Well, roll it.
First hit, 3 piercing to 1 skeleton.
Okay, yep, that one's slightly injured.
Does the piercing appear less effective than it would be against something with flesh?
No.
Okay, that's what I was worried about. Alright, and then the crit. 9 to that same guy.
Alright, it's now bloodied.
Okay, and then the third hit. 6 more to that same guy.
Dead.
Alright, now the second one. 3 piercing to him.
Okay. Slightly injured.
And then the other 2 hits, another 14 to him.
It is near death, but still standing.
Oh well, that's the scouts. And how far... Are we like right in the center of the room?
You didn't specify, so yes.
Okay. As long as they're not in melee with that one guy who's in melee with...
No, they are
What?
not.
Okay. They're in melee with Friar Buck, you said?
The one skeleton that ran in, that is still up, is in melee with Duodecius and Friar Buck.
Right. Okay. And the other 2, who is now 1, are at the north door.
They are at the west door.
The west door. Okay. Then the scouts are going to... they'll back up to that, like... It's not a divot, it's the opposite of a divot. That, like, the poke out in the
The
east
salient.
wall. Yeah, the salient, thank you.
Okay.
What are we at, Kursk now? Right.
You wanted a better term.
That is a better term, and I'm happy you got that. Alright, yeah, they're going to go to the salient.
Okay. They can absolutely do that.
And that's it.
Alright. Borscht, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to run into melee with that one who ran into melee.
You can do that after standing up.
Yep, after I stand up, of course.
Mhm.
And let's see, his to hit is a 5.
And that's a hit.
Why does it say that's only a... Okay, whatever. Alright, that is 8 bludgeoning to him.
All right. Well, it appears to be especially effective, making that skeleton from unhurt to near death.
Excellent. Bonus action grapple.
Okay. You grab him.
Yep, and that's it.
All right. Twitch it. Twitch it.
Oh, one left.
3 left. Or, sorry, 2 left. Both of them near death. One archer near the west door, one in melee with Borscht, Duodecius, and Friar Buck.
So nothing in melee with me.
Nothing is in melee with you. The one that's in melee with the other 3 is only 10 feet away from you, though.
They can deal with that. I'll shoot the archer.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I'm not even gonna get up. I'm just gonna grab my crossbow and aim and shoot.
You missed.
Twitch is tired.
Anything
Twitch
else?
rolls back over to go back to sleep.
All right.
He literally wakes up, fires one shot, and it rolls back. Now I'm done.
It is worth noting you can all hear that Gregorian chant coming from the north. Bandits?
Alright, the bandits... Let's see here... The bandits are going to go near that south salient, and they're all going to take their light crossbow shots at the remaining skeleton archer.
Okay. Well, they just form up ranks and volley fire. Roll your to hits.
Oh wait, I'm using the old numbers. There's more than 4 of these guys now.
Correct. You have 10 of them. 3 of those hit, however.
Okay, well let me roll the other 6.
Okay.
I only rolled 4 scouts as well. I'm still like assuming, oh yeah, there's 4 of each.
Yeah, you have 6 scouts.
Yep. And 10 bandits.
Yes, and 10 mooks. 10 expendables.
I'll stop forgetting things with these guys one day.
So that's 6 hits total.
6 hits. .28 piercing to that skeleton.
Yeah, they just blow that skeleton away, just like taking its limbs off one at a time, and then finally just one to the chest explodes it.
Yep, just thwack, 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 thwack. Alright, that's it for them, because at this point the only remaining skeleton is grappled by Borscht.
Correct. Okay. Alejandra. Swag, you here?
I just realized I was muted. My bad.
Your turn, what do you do?
How many are there?
There's a single near-death skeleton remaining.
Oh, okay. Not in melee?
Not with you. It is in melee with Borscht, Friar Buck, and Duodecius.
I got it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna, shoot it. Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
Let me check real quick.
Watching that one.
Oh, that hits a skeleton.
Okay.
All right. So, Boris, you're standing there, holding the skeleton, and all of a sudden he gets blasted in the back with this Eldritch Blast. Bits of bone go everywhere, and then you're just standing there with, one bone in each hand, and that's all that remains.
Mm.
These skeletons have been defeated, and you guys are out of initiative.
I throw down my bones. Do we still hear the Gregorian chant coming from the north?
You do.
Ooh. it's troubling.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys do?
Well, we could go to sleep, or we could investigate the glory enchanting. I'm kind of for finishing the rest, personally.
Same.
Twitch is already snoring.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems like we're going to sleep then.
All right, you guys go back to sleep. Friar Buck resumes his watch. The remaining hour and a half of it passes without incident. Then goes on to Borsh's watch. First half of which is fine, but about an hour and 15 minutes into your watch, Borscht, you hear pawing at the western door, as if something is trying to open it.
I'll keep an eye on it, but I won't do anything just yet.
Okay. Well, eventually you hear what sounds like a wet, meaty thwack, and the door slowly begins to creak open.
So,
And you see 3 zombies
I like the party.
just chewing on what looks to be bits of insect. And you guys are back in initiative.
I'm liking the party.
Yep, well, roll initiative. Then you can wake the party. Oops. Alright, so, Friar Buck, do you have anything that prevents surprise as you are awoken by Borsch's yell?
Yes, I have the alert feat.
Excellent. So you are awoken by Borscht right after you just went to sleep after your watch, and there are some obvious zombies at the door.
I'm gonna get up, and I'm not gonna open the door though.
So,
Door's already open.
Oh, how far are the zombies?
Let's see. They are 20 feet from you, but you would have to stand up from prone.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I have the mobile feat, so I
Okay.
take half to stand up. And
is that what that does? I thought that was the athlete feat.
oh no, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's wrong.
It just makes your boots uncomfortable to wear.
Yeah, I just doesn't. I just don't use difficult terrain. Yeah, I ignore difficult terrain. That's what it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna get up. Can I still make it to him?
Well, you normally have 30 feet of movement, right?
40.
Oh, 40 feet. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because you only
it's
spent
mobile.
20 feet to stand up. They're 20 feet away from you. So
Okay.
you can get right up to them. You're out of movement when you do that, but you can go into them.
Six points of bludgeoning damage as I hit him with my stick.
All right, yeah, you hit him with your stick. Looks like it just does a normal amount of damage. These aren't skeletons, unfortunately.
And then I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, roll to hit. That misses.
Okay, and I am done.
Okay, Twidget, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
Nope.
All right. You're surprised. Alejandro, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
I don't think so. No.
Well, then you are surprised. The zombies. Well, they're just going to kind of push in on you, Friar Buck, and they're going to just try and rake you with their claws. Oh dear. Does a 17 hit Friar Buck?
All 3 of those hit.
Oh dear. Well, I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws then. Because this might have a bad effect. Well, good news is you passed the first 2. Bad news, you failed that 3rd one. So.
I mean, you have to do damage first. You forget I have 9 hit points. You had a nat 20 in your first swing.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that injured. Okay.
Yeah, I might not even make it.
So, yeah, that first crit, 13 damage to you.
Yeah, that drops me.
Okay, what's your maximum hit points?
24.
Okay. Well, the good news is they won't kill you by max HP failure, but you do take 2 failed death saves.
How is he taking 2 failed death saves?
2 hits on it. Oh, wait, they're automatically crits.
Yep.
Yeah, so
So
Friar,
he dies.
yeah, Friar Buck gets basically destroyed by these guys.
Is there a reason they would keep going for him after he was unconscious? Like, are they eating him?
Yes, they are eating him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Borscht. It's your
Okay,
watch,
so-
so you're not surprised at all.
Yeah, how far away are they?
They're 20 feet from you.
Oh, perfect. I go over there, and I'd like to get into melee with only one of them.
Sure, if you approach like on the right and you're careful.
Yep.
It's also the injured one.
Perfect. I'm gonna punch him.
Roll a hit. That hits.
Ooh, nice. For 11 bludgeoning damage to that zombie.
Okay. He is bloodied.
Excellent. Then let's see. Grapple. He needs to be to 13,
Okay.
which shouldn't have too much trouble doing.
No, he failed. You grabbed him.
Excellent. Then I'll use my remaining 10 to back 5 feet away from the other 2 zombies.
Yeah, you can do so. Dragging
Put it
him
in.
along.
Yep.
He's pulling like against you, like he's trying to like grab onto like Friar Buck's arm because he's just gnawing on it.
Hey, I'm not finished with that.
Yeah, basically. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Do Odysseus.
Alrighty.
Do you have anything that prevents surprise?
No.
You are surprised. Twidget.
So 2 of them are chewing on this guy I barely know.
The friar, yeah, the friar's getting chewed on. Borscht pulled one away. The one Borscht is pulling away is bloodied.
Yeah, well, he likes to take his targets on, so I'll just shoot one of the other ones.
Okay, roll to hit.
You got that right.
Where am I positioned in the room?
Probably near the center. You know, where the party can keep an eye on you.
Makes sense. Then, yeah, I'll just shoot from prone.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits.
$17 piercing.
Yeah, you bloody that one. As it kind of stops chewing and looks up at you like, oh, there's other people here.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Alejandro.
Yes. I
Sure.
stand up and shoot the bloodied one.
The one that just got shot by Twidget, or the one Borscht is pulling away from the group?
The one that just got shot.
Okay, roll to hit.
-5.
That misses.
Yep. That's about it.
Okay. So Borscht, the one you're pulling, is going to try and claw you.
Makes sense.
Is it 22 at you?
It does.
So that is 7 points of slashing damage, and I need a con save.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay, right. I didn't give this guy that. Right. Does this only is this dependent on like me taking damage from it?
No, it is not dependent on damage.
Ah, okay, good to know.
It's just if it hits you. You succeed. Nothing bad happens,
Excellent.
as far as you can tell.
As far as I can tell.
Let's see, it's a bloody one that Twitch's shot's going to look up. It's going to completely ignore the missed, Eldritch Blast, and it's just going to plot over towards Twidget, which will actually walk past Alejandro, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nothing
How
like
many of
those
our
good dumb zombies.
moves would he have to go through if I'm in the middle of the party? Of
Middle of the
20-something
room,
people?
not the party.
Oh, yeah, we're in a new initiative. I need to roll for them again. I nearly forgot again.
Well, that'll hit him, Alejandro.
How much does my longsword do again? I don't remember.
Typically a D8.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot.
If you're wielding it with one hand, like if you have a shield. If you're wielding it versatily
think
with
I
two hands. Yeah, if you're not using a shield, then you're just wielding it with two hands, I would assume.
No, I am. I am using a shield, so it's one-handed.
All right, yeah, it's...
Com check?
I
Yeah, I
hear you
heard
now.
you.
Okay, there we go. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. So, yeah, you cut it in the back as it kind of stumbles towards Twidget. It is, however, going to try to rake Twidget with its claws. Is a 15 hit Twidget? Okay. Then the third one continues chewing on the corpse of Friar Buck. Banditry.
All right. So there's one chewing on Friar Buck's corpse. There's one fighting Twidget and Alejandro. And there's the one I'm fighting.
Yes.
I got that right? Okay. Well, to avoid that one, they'll shoot the one chewing on the corpse first. Oh, well, we'll spend the crit first.
Sure. It's 4 hits.
For 4 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, it stops chewing and looks up at the bandits.
What do these guys have? A 11? No, a 12.
It's a
Four.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
You hit with a 12, you missed with the 11. 4 hits total.
And another 6 to that guy.
Yeah. Now he's looking at that one. Still just injured.
Oh, sorry, I said we were rolling the crit.
Well, that's not what you did.
No, that isn't what I did. Another 6 to that guy, because I forgot.
Okay. At this point, he is bloodied.
And the final hit for another 4.
Yeah, it's looking to be near death.
Okay, that's the bandits. And they also came through the western door?
Yes.
Okay. Then they are going to back up to that south salient.
I hadn't moved them. They've just been over there.
Okay, I didn't realize they went back to sleep there. That's fine.
Unless you tell me differently, I just leave them where they are.
Nope, I did not say different.
Okay. Borscht, then. Your turn.
Okay. One bludgeoning to the guy that I'm grappling.
Okay. It's still bloodied. Anything else?
Yep. Then I'm going to attack him again.
And you hit him.
For 9 bludgeoning.
All right, it's near death.
And that's it. And then, using my 30 feet of movement, I will back another 15 feet away from, like, both of the other two. I want to get this guy right and properly alone.
Okay. Yeah, you're basically in the northwest corner of the room then.
Oh, actually, well, I don't need to back that far away, I suppose. I'll be like 30 feet away from the other one that's in melee with my allies.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's where I'll end it.
Okay. Do Odysseus.
Alrighty. Zombies, you said, yeah?
Yes, there are 3 zombies, all of which appear to be near death.
Ray of Frost.
On which one?
Which one's menacing a party member the most?
That's probably the one in the middle that's standing over Twidget currently.
Yeah, blast that one.
Okay. Roll to hit. You missed him.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Twidget.
I don't like this guy.
Hmm.
I stay on the ground and poke with my sword.
All right. Roll to hit at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I stand up. Then I poke with my sword.
Okay. Well, normal hit attack then.
Anybody ally melee?
Just Alejandra.
Well, I needs one. Good thing I'm not using my bow.
Right. You stab Alejandra now.
Well, because I stood up, I can't aim, so.
Yeah. Anything
That's
else? All right, Alejandro.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Melee, right?
Yes.
What's that thing I used before? I have to go find the name. Booming Blade. That's what it's called.
Okay. Roll to hit. You do not.
I move away.
Okay. Well, the zombie is going to take its attack of opportunity.
No.
Oh, you have
Mobile.
mobile. Nice.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you back up. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Scouts.
That's it.
Right. The scouts are going to start by shooting the guy chewing on Firebuck's corpse.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't think he's going to be left.
5 hits.
It is 6 piercing to him.
He dies.
Okay. And after that, they're going to start shooting at the one who is in melee with Twidget.
Okay.
Five to him.
He dies.
All right. And now ending with the one in melee with Borscht.
Okay. He dies.
Wow.
They had like the first one had 2, the other 2 had 3 hit points.
Got a legion of fucking kill-stealing Legolas's over here.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that, we're out of a niche.
You are, in
believe.
fact, out of an ish. Firebuck's mangled corpse laying over by the entrance.
Oh, actually, we're not done yet. I borrow a sword from one of the bandits, and we're let's see. They've got short swords, and the bandits have scimitars. I guess I'll take a short sword. I go over to Friar Buck's corpse and cut his head off.
Okay.
He got bitten by one of those things, and I don't want him getting back up.
So
All
you
right.
always just take Twitch's longsword.
You're
It's
too
on his
bored.
back. It's like the perfect sheath height for you.
Come here, boy.
Sword boy. Like the that one magic item that Under got in Morkborg. Kid just carries around the sword, and if you roll bad, it kills him somehow.
All right. But yeah, you guys are out of initiative. The Gregorian chant still going on to the north.
Okay. These things are unhealthy. So I pile them up, like, outside the door to the west where they came from, just in the corner.
Okay.
Like, right outside of it. Close the door.
Sure.
I don't want my asthma getting into this room.
Uh-huh.
I'm creating a, oh, well, you get it. Anyway, back to sleep.
Okay. You guys go back to sleep. The rest of Borsch's watch passes without incident, as does Duo's watch. About halfway through Twidget's, almost to the point where people would be waking up. And by the way, Twidget, you're still hearing that Gregorian chant going on to the north. You hear a wet ripping and slurping sound coming from the western door.
Oh, God damn it.
Y'all didn't move my body, did you?
No, I did.
You throw all the bodies out the western door.
Yeah, I said all the zombies, which includes you.
After removing your head.
Yeah.
Is
And
the
your
head in the
beard.
room with you?
No, I would have put the head out with them, but he raises a good point, which is that I would have taken his gear.
Okay, sure. That's no problem. His naked body.
Yeah.
So Twidget, do you do
Twitch
anything?
would have insisted. How long until watch is over or rest is over?
20 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't fighting no armored zombie.
Yeah, so I'll go poke Borsch.
Yeah.
And a couple of the scouts that are like by him. Be like, there's noise out there. Kind of pointing at the western door.
Yeah, you want to go investigate, or you want me to do it?
I can go take a look. And Twitch will quietly. He just wanted other people awake, basically.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
quietly go over.
good call.
So, yep, quietly go over and take a peek out the western door.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
But y'all gave the 12-year-old rogue the sneaky boots.
Indeed. And as you open the door, you see a large skeletal horse chewing on the corpses that Borscht piled up. And you see, like, after it swallows a bit of it, it, like, just falls out of its, the back of its skull and just lands on the floor, making a bit of a mess. But then just bends down, rips off another chunk, and begins chewing.
So then I just walk back, backwards a foot and just keep moving the pile. It's like the worst
Yes.
broom. It takes forever to sweep a room. Okay. Well, then Twidget will kind of just quietly close the door and then go back and like look at Borscht, then shrug and then go over and poke Duodecius in the face.
Yes.
The horse got no skin.
Kill it.
But it's cleaning up.
Kill it.
Oh.
When in
Twitch will go
doubt.
start poking. Like,
Remember,
like
when in
this...
doubt, it's smiting out.
Twidget wakes up Duodecius, and then Duodecius says, "Kill it," and he goes, "Ah," and he goes around and he starts poking all of the bandits and the scouts in the faces. The worst alarm clock ever. 12-year-old fingers.
This child is a menace.
And then I'll go back to Duodecius. You ever seen a horse skeleton?
Yep.
Okay. You sure we can't keep it as a pet?
I'm sure.
Oh.
Living skeletons have eaten people.
Okay. And then Twidget will suggest everybody with ranged weapons key up on the door and just form ranks. Have somebody throw the door open. I mean, we've got like what, 16 archers with the bandits and the scouts?
Mm-hmm. Sure, gonna throw open the door and have him fire.
Yeah, just volley fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
So you throw open the door. Skeletal horse looks right at you guys, and then you fire. Roll your to hits.
All right. Just the bandits or everybody?
The bandits and the scouts, I think is what you said you lined up. So just roll all of them. There's a good chance that the two groups will do enough damage to just kill this thing outright.
Yeah. It's
And if they
entirely
don't,
possible.
I can roll, and because Twidget would just be in the front with his crossbones. That's an advantage with
Well,
sneak attack.
how would you
so-
open the door then?
Well, forced or
What I mean is that if it's not dead by this, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, these guys were posing for a group photo.
Well, let's see. So that is for the bandits, that is 1, 2, 3 hits, and for the scouts, that is 2, 4, 5 hits.
All right. 3 bandit hits.
would they have advantage for surprise?
No.
Ow.
Surprise does not confer advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
that's right. Hidden
Not in
does.
this version.
No, the
Technically, they're
reason
hidden.
they usually give advantage when they surprise you guys on campus because you're prone when they run up to you.
No, I was thinking hidden.
Oh,
Technically,
sorry, that should be a plus
unseen
1.
attacker.
It also, I doubt, is doing a d20 in damage.
Yeah, let me just reroll those.
Yeah, why don't you?
Nope. There we go. 19 piercing to the horse.
All right, it is bloodied.
I don't know how that could be possible.
The marrow starts leaking out.
And then how many did you say for the scouts? 5?
5 of the 6 attacks hit.
All right, we'll roll 2 crits first.
We have the ultimate sleeper.
25
build.
piercing to the horse.
Yeah, the horse is destroyed.
Okay, back to bed.
All right. You close the door. You guys return to your bedrolls.
Twidget goes and gets the horse head.
If I wake up with that thing in my bed, I swear to God.
No, he'd do that to Duodecius, though.
That's kid who ain't waking up in the morning.
All right. Well, the rest of the long rest passes without incident. And, a few minutes after you guys begin to wake up, the Gregorian chant cuts off. And you're met with silence.
Who turned off the sleep music?
So, what do you guys do?
What do we want to do? Anybody?
Just confirm it. But we have the rest?
Yes, the long rest is finished. You have successfully had a long rest.
And only one
Okay.
person died.
Barely.
Badly.
No, I meant barely succeeding on taking a long rest.
Oh, yeah, well, that's how it is down here.
Yes, it's almost like sleeping in a dungeon is somewhat precarious.
Well, I think we should twiddle our fingers until Mystery's new character shows up. I believe his name might be Friar fuck.
Well, does Mr. have a new character ready to go?
Perhaps it was Friar
Not yet.
Buck.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay, you let me know, and I have a way to introduce you.
All right. I guess we'll do real-time wait with pause.
Well, I have more encounters I can throw at you.
Hard pass.
No, let's keep exploring. Somebody else
Yeah,
pick a direction. I'm sick of
keep
doing it.
exploring.
Okay.
We're third level, right? Yeah.
So where do you go? What do you do?
Really, nobody else wants to pick?
Look, I've done enough leading in the past. I'm more than happy to let one of you guys take the lead.
Here, let me scroll way the hell up and find the map.
He reposted.
I know, I need more than that.
Oh, fair enough.
Because we already know where the north of that is. We will go back through the door to the west, and then south at the four-way intersection, and we will continue. We will go through the door to the west, back up through the zigzaggy hallway to the four-way intersection,
Yeah.
and then down through the door to the south into the long hallway and see where it goes.
Okay. So what's your marching order as you're going along? These are generally 10-foot wide hallways, so you could have two abreast if you wanted to.
I guess I'll be at the front since I'm leading. And we don't really have any other frontliners now.
I mean, I can scout. I'm built for scouting.
That's where I was leading with that, so it's you. And then with Alejandro and Duo behind us. And isn't this quaint? Just a little party of 4 adventurers. We've got the Paladin, the Rogue, the Wizard, and I don't know what Alejandro is.
Warlock.
And the Warlock.
Like the
Man,
perfect contrast party. Paladin and a rogue, a
Well,
wizard and a warlock.
It's not the perfect contrast party for that. We would need either a Barbarian or a Ranger. But it'll do. Yeah, so we head down that hallway to the south.
Okay. I still need your marching order.
Oh, I
Put it
thought
in
I
chat.
did. I thought I. Oh yeah, we can do that.
It's just so I have something to reference.
Me out front, Chuckle Fox in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're being followed by the bandits and scouts.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Any particular ordering you, or you're just gonna have them mix it there as a gaggle fuck behind you?
Yeah, they can gaggle fuck it.
Okay.
And then I'll yell at them to quit gaggle fucking. Spread out.
Our band of merry men.
All right.
Oh merry men.
So you guys start walking forward, and as you approach the landing, which kind of looks down this sloped hallway, 2 things occur. First, you can see that the slope goes down about 60 feet to where it turns to the east. The second is you kind of feel the floor shift as if you'd walked onto a pressure plate.
Oop.
Sounds about right.
Everybody help. Nothing immediately happens after I step onto that pressure plate?
Correct.
Okay. We should get off it back the way we came. I say, doing that.
Okay, you back up.
And I assume Twidget backs up.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see the floor shift a little bit upward.
Alright, well that either didn't do anything immediate or it didn't do anything at all.
How much of the floor did it look like shifted? The whole 10 foot by 10 foot?
No, just like a 10-foot wide, 1 foot deep section.
Okay.
Like right at the top where it starts to then head down. The slope, by the way, looks like it goes 60 feet forward and about 30 feet, or 20 feet down, sorry. So, not super steep, but also not exactly gentle.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm
So
not sure I
stepping
can see
over
if
it
I don't
would
know what
result
it does.
in the overside foot standing on the sloped terrain. If I'm understanding correctly.
If you were to step over it from your side currently, you would be stepping onto the sloped terrain.
Hmm.
Alright, I'd give him a rope to hold onto. Actually, better yet, I tie it around him. Which I will then hold the end of.
Okay.
Yeah, you can try that now.
All right. Well, I'll let him dangle me over the pressure plate and then lower me down onto it so I can get my footing.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant you were just gonna step over it and see what happens.
Well, more so the rope doesn't have a chance to drag on the pressure plate at all.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be holding it taut so it doesn't touch the floor.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll step over it and
Okay. So you step over it, kind of standing a bit awkwardly on the sloped section just past it. Nothing seems to happen.
all right, I start heading down using the rope to keep my stability.
Okay. In Borsha, you're just like holding the rope taut and like high above your head so that it doesn't drag on the corner where it begins to slope downward.
What do you mean the corner?
Avoiding the pressure plate.
So you were on flat terrain. You're standing on flat terrain. You have a rope that you said you're holding taut that is tied to Twidget as he heads down this ramp.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I
So
would
to
be
avoid
doing
it bottoming out, you'd have to hold it up pretty high.
that. Yep, so that it matches the slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just belay him like that.
Okay. So you start belaying him that way. Twidget starts working his way down.
All right, I have 200 feet.
Okay. Well, it's only a 60-foot slope, and then you can see it flattens out at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But Twidget,
Mm-hmm.
when you get 30 feet down the 60-foot slope, you feel the floor shift under you.
Even though I'm moving slow, expecting something to happen.
You didn't say that. You just said you were going.
You might not have keyed up when you said that. I didn't hear you say that either.
Oh, okay. Well, I step on the next pressure plate. What happens?
No, it's fair enough. Make a, what is your passive perception?
Well,
12?
Yep.
You step on the pressure plate.
Okay. What happens?
So, above that first pressure plate, right in front of Borscht, a stone cylinder drops out of the ceiling, pinning the rope to the ground. It then begins to roll down the slope. You guys should roll initiative.
Oh, well, shit, I can't help you with that.
Nope, I have to help me with this.
Unfortunately, you know... Oh, man, I might have actually fucked you over really bad.
No, it's fine. Twitch is quick and small and nimble.
Okay, but you have a rope which is now tying you to that thing.
Yeah, and I also have things that can cut ropes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you beat the Rock's initiative.
My poor rope.
I mean, I'm going to cut it at my waist, so it's going to be all of 2 feet, not even a foot shorter. How large is the cylinder?
10 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
Oh, so it's the entirety. Okay. So I can't even see nobody.
Correct. You cannot see anybody. This is now blocking your view. It is like right in front of Borsch's nose.
Oh. I know what I'm going to do.
So, Twidget, it is your turn. That rope is pretty well taut.
I cut the rope.
Excellent. You cut the rope.
And then I'd
That's
like
pretty
to move the
straightforward.
rest of the way.
Okay. So you're running down to the bottom of the ramp?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to be taking big steps.
Uh-huh.
All right. How far do I have to go to get to the bottom? You said I went down 30 feet, so I have to go 40, it looks like.
40 feet would get you to the bottom, yes.
Okay, so I will dash then, or bonus action dash.
Okay. Yeah, so you're dashing.
Get around the corner, and then I would like to hug the northern wall.
So a couple of things. One, as you get to the bottom, you realize it's basically like a U-turn. It's a hairpin turn.
Okay.
Second is the western wall drops when you get
Like
to the
on
bottom
me?
there. No, as in it drops into the floor. And you realize behind it is a ballista.
Ah.
And it's firing.
Well, I'm small.
Yes, you are. You are
It's
small.
probably aimed at like normal height people.
It is
so it goes
a
right up.
it is a 10-foot wide as it is firing small stone grape shot pellets. And so I need you to make a deck save.
Okie dokie.
And now normally it's for half damage, but you're right, you are small. If you can make this deck save, there's no damage. Yeah, you just like hit the floor and just this grape shot just goes across the hall, just knocking against the other side. You know, they're like 1-inch like round stone balls. And then you're
Okay.
running over to that corner to look
Yeah,
down.
just clearing the lane for the cylinder to come down.
You have
and
dark
if it
vision,
stays,
right?
yes, 120.
Yeah, so you can see that it goes 10, 20, 30, 40 feet flat to the north, but then turns to the east.
Okay.
All right. I think that is it for your turn, though. You used your action to cut the rope.
And bonus action dash.
Anything else? Just to be sure.
Nope. Just
All
waiting
right.
for the cylinder to go boom so I can move back up.
Yeah, so Alejandro, do you do anything?
I don't know what I can do here.
Well, you could run up and give the stone a shove, get it going even faster.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. You run up and give me an athletics check as you shove this multi-ton rock.
Athletics. Okay.
Alejandro bounce off of it. Somehow makes it go slower.
No, he like shoves it down there, getting it started, moving it 10 feet. Anything else, Alejandro?
That's it.
All right. Duodeci, is he doing anything?
That depends. Do you guys want me to do anything?
There isn't really much you can do. It's a 10-foot cylinder and a 10-foot
Yeah.
haul.
Yeah,
It's more of a waiting game.
exactly. So I'll wait.
I am curious how fast this thing is going to be moving, though.
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Boris, you doing anything?
No.
The stone thing. Let's see. It ends up rolling. 40 feet down the slope. So it is like 10 feet from the end. Twidget, you doing anything?
Nope. Just waiting.
Okay. Alejandro? Well, I think we can actually safely say we're just out of initiative at this point, then. As the stone roller comes careening down the slope, sorry, just mental fart there, and hits the wall and stops. And looking at the end of it, Twidget, you can see some magic runes scribed into the side, and the very obvious. I mean, it's like an adult size, but a handprint, like on the like center of the cylinder.
Okay. Well, Twitchit will pull out his pencil or his charcoal and paper and draw a couple of the runes.
Okay.
Well, best he can.
Mm-hmm.
And then crawl through the hole and walk back up the ramp, avoiding the pressure plate, obviously.
How small are you?
I'm 2 feet tall.
That's pretty
A
small.
I'm a small sized creature. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like a 10-foot diameter stone roller, so it's
in a 10-foot square.
yes. The gap is only like a foot, so that's why I was asking. Because if you weren't a small child, you wouldn't be able to squeeze through it. But yes, you are able to squeeze through it and start heading up the ramp, stepping over the pressure plates. You've rejoined the party.
Even a normal sized person would be able to crawl through that.
A 1 foot by 1 foot, effectively a triangle.
10-foot cylinder in a 10-foot square?
I might be overestimating that. You're
I was
underestimating.
gonna
that. You might
say
be
it's
right.
a 5-foot
Yeah,
on
I
side triangle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I was like, I could walk through that almost.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just
No, you're
little
fine.
bit of quick
I'm
mental
just sitting
math
there like,
it's failed
why
me.
does my size matter for that big of a fucking hole?
It's very, very important. The laws of physics have gotten fucky wucky and
It's an oval-shaped cylinder.
Only
somehow.
because I wasn't thinking.
Well, I don't want to do the math, but the important question is how big of a circle can you fit into each one of those corners? Because that'll determine what's able to crawl through there.
It'd be about a 3-foot diameter.
Yeah, you could probably fit a person through there. It'd be a tight squeeze.
Like I said, I wasn't like I was just like just going off like it's a 10-foot cylinder, therefore it occupies the 10-foot space type deal, rather than thinking about the actual math of the curve. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Nope,
he
you're
can
fine.
get through it. He can easily go up the ramp.
Yep.
and
I'm going
show
to first
you-
plate, get back to the party,
and show
and
you
then I
this
show
road.
Duodecius a bunch of drawings that I made.
How many stick figures?
Twidget.
They're like 80% accurate.
Hold on. How many drawings did Twidget make?
You said he made a rubbing of the arcane runes and the handprint on the side of it.
Oh no, I didn't make a rubbing.
Oh, you drew them.
I drew them.
Ah, okay.
How many different pictures did he make, though? Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you,
Yep.
but I'm waiting for Ruffles to answer.
I would have copied all of the different runes. Like if there was a bunch of the same rune, I wouldn't have made a copy of that. If that makes sense.
So you like have like each rune on its own sheet of paper?
No, I would have like several runes on a sheet of paper each. Like not in order or anything. Like he was just drawing what they look like.
Right. How many sheets of paper, though?
I don't know. How complicated are the runes under? Like, if I need to use a quarter of a piece of paper to get the details.
I mean, you could
Then-
probably have fit all of them on a single normal size sheet of paper. If you weren't drawing them at 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, I was just drawing what they look like, not.
Yes, then in that case it would be a single sheet of paper with these like runes in a circle around a handprint.
Oh,
Oh, not even in a circle. I would have just drawn the runes like you would normally write. Like, just think Chinese characters on a sheet of paper. Bunch of
Okay.
blocks.
That's good. That's good. If it was more than one sheet of paper, I'd have trouble because then I'd have no space on my icebox.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a look at them.
All right. Make an Arcana check. As you look at these runes. Well, from what you can tell, these are in fact not arcane runes at all. But instead appear to be some. It isn't in the infernal language and alphabet. And the runes he copied spell this out.
You have sullied your hands with vile parchments of heresy, Twidget. How do you plead?
Bridger goes, oh, and he flips it over. He gave it to you upside down.
Ah, I see. This makes more sense. Well, I don't say that out loud. Wait, did he actually hand it to me upside down?
No.
He just reversed the letters.
What kind of fucky-wucky nonsense is this?
Well, he said he was upside down, so he grabbed it and flipped it upside down in your hands. Now it looks like this.
This makes even less sense. I look at it sideways. All right.
And the
Oh,
answer
no,
to
you-
your question,
you
Borscht,
gotta
it
put
would
a-
be a 2-foot circle that would fit in that corner.
Oh, well.
All right. Now I
Good
take
guess,
the
yes.
piece of paper and fold it into a cube.
Now you gotta put it on a 38.7-degree cant.
And that's
Okay.
this. So you could imagine there'd be enough room to there'd be enough room to squeeze elbows through.
All right. Yeah. What does it mean under?
As far as you can tell, they're not actually arcane runes. It's a language.
And giving somebody the finger isn't enough. You gotta give them all 5.
But that's what the letters are in the infernal language.
Um, as a tiefling with Arcana and history proficiency, does that mean anything to me? Like, is this some sort of significant figure?
No, it looks like utter nonsense.
Oh, holy shit! I actually know Infernal.
Yes, that's why I was able to give you the letters for it.
Oh, right. You know that I know that it's Infernal.
All right.
Right.
Thinking about doing trig has made me very tired, and I also have to go to work in the morning. So I'm gonna hop off.
Have a good night.
You have charge of the mooks. You have the list of them, right?
Yes.
Well, you know how many of them there are.
4 and 8, right?
Try again. There are 6 and 10.
Oh, right. The recruitment 6 and 10.
Yeah, see, I forgot too.
Bandito.
All right. Anyway, you have them.
All right. Okay, so this doesn't seem to mean anything. Any kind of legal connection?
I mean, if
With
Twidget didn't let
7
them down
letters?
already.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What under?
I said with 7 letters, not particularly, no.
And is that kind of spelling of RS like that normal in Infernal?
No. Like I said, as far as you can tell, this is a jumble of letters, not a particular word.
Right.
And also, Twidget didn't write them down in any order. And also, if the R's and the S, the R's and the E's are the same symbol, Twidget would have only copied one of them. He wouldn't have noted how many there were. But it would have been relatively easy for, Duodecus to send me back and, copy it correctly.
Twidget, copy this correctly.
Then I go make an actual drawing of the circle with the letters in the correct places in the hand. And then bring that back to him.
Okay.
Don't draw the shapes too perfectly.
You don't even have to tell him to do that.
Have
It
to be
took you a
certain.
couple seconds to realize it was a Fernal, probably.
How far away is this? Is this somewhere we can just Misty step to and look at ourselves?
So when you bring the drawing up to show them, that is what you said you were doing, yes?
Yep.
This is basically the drawing that you showed. That is the wrong chat. Oh, I'll put it in the right chat then.
Shiny. Uh-oh.
What?
We lost to Gilbert.
Oh. But yeah, that's how it looks on the side of the roller.
Reverse.
Alrighty. Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
Hello.
Man, the internet's getting fucky tonight. Okay, so what's up with the...
Well, when
the-
Twidget comes back with the drawing, I just posted a picture of what that drawing would have been representing.
Twidget, did you just do a dick doodle in the middle?
It's a hand.
It probably would have been more akin to Twidget drawing boobs.
Now, see, if it was a dick
it's
doodle, it
a-
would look like this. And I'm just gonna draw a dick doodle in the middle.
It's a hand, okay. I don't like this. This seems very bad.
It says reverse. That means something, probably.
Why would we want to reverse this? That's bad.
Oh. Could just mean something.
Like we could invert this or something, but I don't like the sound of that. I think we might just want to proceed.
Okay. Well, like I said, like people have spoken before, there is a space that you guys could crawl through to get around this roller. At the bottom of this 60-foot long, 20-foot down slope.
Well, Twidget, lead the way.
Twidget leads the way.
All right. So you guys all do that. You all see the hand with the infernal writing on the side of it. And then Twidget alone goes up to the corner. And you can see it goes 20 feet to the east, ending in a closed wooden door.
All right. We'll start heading down there.
Mm-hmm. And you can do so, arriving at the door without anything happening to you. This time.
For now.
Standing at this door, just looking right at it.
Twidget.
Oh, I was waiting for the map. Sorry. All right, then I'll give it a look and a listen.
All right, we'll make an investigation check to look at it. It appears to be door-shaped and also untrapped.
And deadly silent.
Yes. Very, very silent.
Quizzen then thinks about it for a second and pulls the cotton balls out of his ear because the Gregorian chanting was bothering him.
Who
No, I'm
died?
kidding. Mr. AFK. Then yeah, I will creak open the door.
Okay. By your use of Kurika, are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Well, make a stealth check then. Well, yeah, you open this door quite quietly, revealing a 30 by 30 square room. On the northern wall, a closed wooden door. On the middle of the southern wall is a closed portcullis. Through it, you can see another hallway extending to the south. The middle of the room, there is a capstan. On all four walls of the room, there appear to be splotches of mold of a vivid red color, and streaks of what look to be blood seem to be dripping from them down the walls. The room itself has an odor of iron to it.
Widget recognize the mold at all? Something he might have been taught about at all, or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Start checking out the room. Give her a sweep.
Okay. Well, make an investigation check then. Well, as you look through the room, are you touching the mold or the blood?
I mean, wisdom of 6, but he knows intelligence of 16. That's probably a bad idea.
Okay. So you can tell, as you're looking about, that the capstan does rotate something that goes into the floor.
Okay.
But you don't find any other mechanisms or any traps or the like in the room.
All right. I'll head back to the door we came in, and double check, make sure all the party's all moved up, and then from the door to the east wall, I will shoot a firebolt at the mold and see what happens.
Okay. You shoot a firebolt at the mold. Roll damage.
I think I am just D10.
Yeah, you burn a significant chunk of the mold off, leaving kind of a scorch mark behind.
All right. Now, I would like to look at the other parts of mold in the room. Did they seem to react like it's conscious at all?
No, they did not move at all.
Okay. So not that kind of mold. All right. And then is that southern portcullis and then north is door?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
the big wide one is a portcullis. And then you can see that there's a 20-foot long, 10-foot wide hall that goes to a closed wooden door.
Okay. Then I think we'll go north.
Okay.
Check out that door and look and listen.
Well, make an investigation check. And a perception check. Well, as you're looking about, you can see and can tell. You don't hear anything, but you can see that it looks like someone shoved several batons into the door from the other side to prevent it from being opened into that room.
Okay. Do we know of anybody that might have been here that would do such a thing? Because it doesn't strike me as goblin behavior. So it says other adventuring party.
You mean like that skeleton you found up to the north of the dead end?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a dead skeleton, so yeah, maybe we're following somebody. Oh, what's our final relations with the bugs? They're cool with us?
Well, they didn't attack you the last time you walked through their area.
Did we have any way of communicating with them?
Do you?
I'm asking. I wasn't here last week, so I didn't.
Ah,
I wasn't here for the conclusion of that. I have no idea if we do or we do not.
I don't
But
think
Gilbert's
anyone's anything.
gone.
I don't think there's anything anybody can do to talk to them at the moment.
No, not indirectly. I mean, like if we went to them and had a conversation, if they would, have a conversation. But it doesn't sound like it. Okay. Yeah, just to ask them, hey, do you know of any other parties that are in the dungeon? Well, in that case, then I'm basically playing myself here. Sorry.
No one else is talking, so go right ahead.
Well, yeah, no, I mean Gilbert's gone, and all are quiet. So I guess I'll order the mooks to turn the portcullis and open turn the capstan and open the portcullis.
Yeah, they begin rotating the capstan. The portcullis slowly retracting into the ceiling.
Does the capstan have some sort of locking latch at all?
It does. There's a lever on the top.
Okay. Yeah, once it gets sufficiently up into the ceiling, I'll have them flip the lever and just lock it in place.
Yep.
All right, we'll start heading south. Check out that door.
Okay. Well, as you approach it with your passive perception, you would hear the sound of combat coming from it, the other side to the south.
Okie dokie. Well, give it a quick look.
Mhm.
That's bound to happen.
You don't see any traps. Open it up.
Yep. Well, it sounded combat, so.
Okay. So you open it up. You have 6 feet of dark vision, right?
120.
Ah, okay.
I'm the no.
Ah, good. So that actually reveals pretty much the whole room. So you can see this room, which is a rather large room. All the way across is 120 feet, where you can see a closed stone door. Near the center of the room are 4 pillars, rising to like false buttresses. They're not actually going all the way to the ceiling, but there's like a 1 foot gap at the top of them, which meet in the center of what appears to be a swirling, glowing pool of water. You also see several undead in the middle of fighting what appear to be some short, dog-head-looking creatures. Not too dissimilar from this.
Yeah. Kobe's.
Oh, God. Tucker.
You speak Draconic, yes?
Yep.
Because they're yipping at each other in Draconic about, covering the flank and, get them before it eats another one of us. From what it looks like, you can see 3 of these kobolds fighting 8 zombies. They're more to the south. They're like between that. I haven't shown you the map yet. That would probably be better. I adjusted the map. I'm like, all right. And then there's these creatures.
Yep. I know what the map looks like, but you don't.
Right.
And they're all.
They're fighting between that that octagon to the west and the pool. That's where they're fighting. The kobolds are closer to that octagon. The zombies are almost like they were defending the pool.
Oh, okay. Well, then probably get all of our mooks and start filing in and
Roll
launching
initiative.
Yep, and launching volleys.
Okay.
Priority on the zombies. The kobolds might be negotiable.
You got the mooks?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I just realized I didn't actually open their stat block, so I do need to open that. Give me a moment.
For shame, you didn't have your combat encounter ready?
With the random ass way you guys spaz around this dungeon, no, I did not.
Perhaps Firebuck, Alejandro, and Alfisto would like to roll a niche.
Well, Buck is dead.
We don't have a Friar Buck.
Oh, right.
We have an ex-Friar Buck who's also an ex-zombie.
Sleuth?
Burger!
Oh, yeah, my internet's being fucky. I'm just trying to figure it out.
You're all good. I'm in the same boat.
Oh, you just plug the cable in and...
Well, look, it wants a little more than just getting plugged in, okay? Remember, it's really fucky right now.
Well, yeah, you plug it in to turn it on, obviously.
Yeah, no, but we're still having to, like, caress the wall socket.
All right, let me start rolling some initiatives.
I think we might have to break out the text priest documentations for this one.
All right, I'll pull up Mu Theta 17.
Duo, you did you first, and then bandits and scouts?
Me, scouts, bandits.
A lot of 20s in the initiative.
Right.
There are other numbers.
Lies and slander. Anyway, Twitch it.
20, 20, 20.
Man,
Twitch
one
it.
of the party was rolling like that on Monday.
Twitch it.
Okay, let's see.
By
Well,
the way, this combat's occurring like 80 feet away from you.
yeah. So I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any light sources? Is there any light sources in the room?
No, there are no. There is a light source. It's the glowing coming from that pool of water, which lets you see some shapes, but they are not even dimly lit.
Okay, so it's really, really faint light, so dark
Yes.
vision.
Yes, you are relying on dark vision.
Okay, well then, well, I'd be, inside the room just, right? At the start of when we start a niche.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay there. And fire some arrow at the an arrow and bolt a bolt words at one of the zomboids. Well, you said undead, but you didn't specify
Okay.
zombies. I don't think.
That hits. Yeah, they look like zombies.
Okay.
All right, well, that zombie's looking to be near death.
All right, that's it for me. I'm just gonna stay, kind of out of the way.
Sure. Do it, Essius.
All right, so let's see. You said 80 feet to these zombies?
Well, that's from where Twidget was. You said you were moving the mooks ahead, so I assume you're behind the mooks.
Mm-hmm.
So that would actually be 100 feet from you total.
Alrighty, in that case, I shall advance 30 to no, if I'm 100 feet, that don't work. I'll advance 30 feet and send a sling bolt going.
Okay. Well, you are at disadvantage.
That does not hit a zombo.
That hits nothing, yes.
All right. Kill the zombies! Actually, let me double check my languages. Yeah, I'll be shout. I'll shout that in both Common and Draconic.
Yeah, you hear one of the kobolds yell out, "Gah! More fucking adventurers! We'll deal with you after we got these undead done."
Agreed.
All right, scouts.
All 10 of them, all six of them rock up and begin hosing down the zombies.
Okay, they are at disadvantage.
With longbows?
They are firing at targets that they can barely make out. There are shapes in the
gotcha.
darkness. Like without 80 feet of dark vision, they effectively cannot see these guys, so they are at disadvantage. Like you just had double disadvantage because of your range and because of this. But wow.
Those are solid hits.
Yeah, that's 4 hits. All right, well, let's
Damn, if only those numbers were just a little bit different. 4, 6, 8, 10.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, yep. So the first 3 shots end up dropping a zombie. The next one injures a different one. Anything else?
What's their range to the zombies?
80 feet.
Go prone.
Okay. All right. This guy. Kobold begins casting spell. The room is briefly lit up a bit. His beams of fire lance out at one of the zombies. Let's see. So that's 3 attack rolls. Targeting this guy for 2 hits. And okay, so wounding that guy. Let's see the other 10. They're going to begin making some spear attack. And then that zombie falls. Afflista.
Alejandro, are you an archer?
No, but I use Eldritch Blast a lot, which is ranged.
Shit. Do the bandits have a ranged weapon?
They have crossbows, yes.
Alright, I'm going to cast a light on one of their crossbow bolts just so the non-dark vision people can see what they're shooting at.
What's the light? Isn't it 20 and 20?
It is, but once they shoot at the zombies, it should be at least close enough to
Oh,
light
you're
up their
casting it on
target.
the bolt.
Yes.
You said the crossbow.
I thought I said crossbow bolt. Alright.
That's
The
fine.
plan is to cast on the crossbow and then use the crossbow to shoot the crossbow.
Just yeet the crossbow across the room.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can cast light on a crossbow bolt.
Alright, that's my action, and I don't have anything super useful for the rest of it, so that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Well, these zombies are going to press on the kobold. One of them got hit. All right. Alejandra.
Yes. How far are the zombies?
They are about 100 feet from you at the start of your turn.
Ah, great. Eldritch Blast.
Well, you'd have to move forward to get line of sight first because there's a wall in the way. And
Okay.
then how far is your dark vision?
120 feet.
Excellent. So yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. Are you shooting at the injured one or one of the uninjured ones?
I'll shoot at the injured one.
Okay, that will hit. All right, that one is now bloodied.
Great.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Let's see. Well, he really doesn't like that. But you're too far away, so he doesn't care. And he's going to charge the line with the other zombies. One hit. All right. And the bandits.
All right. First, the guy with the glowing bolt is going to take his shot.
Okay. Well, he rolls at disadvantage. All right, that hits a zombie. Kidding, just casting this wild light all over that area, making it easy to see.
Four points of piercing damage to that zombie.
Uh-huh.
As these bandits move up 30 feet and open fire with the crossbow bolts, all 9 of them.
All right, well, roll to hit them.
How many zombies are standing?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies that are standing. One is bloodied, one is just injured.
I guess we'll go 3 on bloodied, 3 on injured, 3 on the guy next to those.
Okay. Roll to hit them.
So I guess bloodied and injured are getting fucked up, but the healthy one isn't.
The healthy one only gets hit once. The AC is 8.
Jesus.
All right, so that's 5 and a nat 20. There's the first 5 attacks.
Okay, well, those first 3 hands.
There's the nat 20.
Didn't you say 3, 3, and 3?
He did say 3, 3, and 3, and that's how I'm doing the math.
Yeah, I'm just rolling them
Would
off
have
of how
been
those
easier to
went.
would have been easier to roll 3, 3, and 1 for under.
No,
I'm just giving
Doesn't
you
matter.
shit.
no, because then I would have had to do 3, 2, 1, 1. The first cluster 3. The second 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
So you kill the first 2 zombies, the bloodied one and the injured one, and you've injured that one of the 4 remaining.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Nope.
Twidget.
Well, I continue my assault. Next one down the line.
Okay, well, do you want the injured one or one of the uninjured ones?
Take the injured one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oops. Well, that should have been a. Nope, that is a 6. I was thinking of a different character.
It's rather
But it didn't
irrelevant.
matter. 24 piercing to the injured zombie.
It dies.
Superb.
Anything else?
Reload.
Do Odysseus.
I'll advance 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That should put zombies within 60 feet of me.
Yes.
Ray of Frost.
Okay. Roll to hit.
On the most injured.
All 3 are uninjured,
Fair enough.
but that hits.
4 cold.
Uh-huh.
Minus 10 movement.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Nope.
Scouts.
They shoot the one I shot.
All right, roll to hit. 5 hits. It dies. Anything else?
They'll hold their position.
Okay. Let's see. This guy is going to fire a firebolt. And then those guys are just going to start piling into these. All right, one of the 2 zombies left is bloodied. Afflista.
How many zombies are left?
2. 1 is bloodied.
All right. Firebolt the bloodied one.
Roll to hit.
6.
That hits.
3 fire.
It's looking to be near death.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Let's see. This guy. Well, he is going to do as zombies do. Bonk. And Alejandro.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
How many zombies are left?
2. One is near death, one is uninjured.
I shoot the near-death one with an eldritch blast.
Roll to hit. That hits. It dies.
Great.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, the last remaining zombie is going to attack. And I forgot a plus there. That hit. All right. Well, one of the kobolds is now bloodied. And the bandit's turn. Bandits.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart there. All right. Advance. Open fire.
Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Including the net?
Including the net, yes.
There you go.
All right. That zombie is looking to be near death now. Anything else?
No, just that.
All right. Twidget.
I think I shoot him. Just barely.
You missed. Anything else?
What an AC of 8 you said?
That was these. There were a couple of special zombies mixed in. The last ones. They have more hit points and better AC.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
All right. Scouts.
The scouts. What's their distance?
40 feet.
Fall back 10, volley fire.
Okay. Roll to hit. Oh. Well, there are 3 hits on the zombie and 2 other hits. Please roll 2 separate sets of damage. Okay. Well, the zombie is dead. Oh dear. So the over-penetration ends up hitting one of the 2 kobolds in front, which then flops down. You hear the kobold that had been throwing spells go, "You killed Knipe, you bastards!"
Dangers of firing into melee!
I'll show you fire in the melee!
He seems a little upset.
Light the zombies on fire!
Anything else to do, Odysseus?
No.
So that was the scouts. Let's see. This guy. He's pissed. You shot his friend. What's the range on this? Too short.
A potentially beneficial relationship cut short by an incident.
As he
friendly
casts a
fire.
spell at you, Odysseus.
Oh.
As an orb of magic comes whizzing past you and misses.
Is it a fire?
No, it was chromatic orb.
Right. Was it chromatic orb fire?
Uh,
He'll show me friendly fire.
yes, actually, it was fire.
Point taken. Point taken.
We'll kill you. You better run away.
Insight check.
Sure, make an insight check. I mean, he sounds pretty angry.
That's fair.
Let's see. The other kobold. Let's see. They're 50 feet. So the closest people are actually, I think, you are like, the scouts and bandits that you had moving up. So he is going to take the dash action and run into melee with the bandits. Just charging them with his spear and his shield. Screaming incoherently.
Somebody get me that JoJo everyone kicking the dude when he's down gif.
Alright, Aflista.
How many of these kobolds are there?
2. One with a sword and a spear and a shield that has charged the bandits. The other seems to be a spellcaster.
How wounded do they look already?
The spear and the shield is slightly injured. The spellcaster is unhurt.
Alright, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at the spellcaster.
Roll to hit. He will, as a reaction, cast shield, and that misses.
Alright, then I'll use my 30... Is it? Yeah, 30 feet of movement to go towards him, and that'll be it.
Okay. Alejandro.
Yes.
This is your
How
turn.
many kobolds?
2.
Oh. How far is the spellcaster one?
Let's see. You were 80 feet, so he is 90 feet from you.
Great. Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit. You missed.
Damn. That's it then.
Okay. Bandits. This one sole kobold, just screaming incoherently, has charged their line.
Well. Oh, thank you, Alejandro. Guys, do we want to take him alive?
For what purpose?
Just knock him out and leave him.
Better off just killing him if you want to knock him out and leave him.
Yeah, fair enough. The bandits surround him and go to take him out.
Okay. Well, make your attack rolls.
We have a paladin, a rogue, a wizard.
Yes.
What else?
Warlock.
And a warlock.
Another wizard.
6 hits.
Wizard. 6 hits.
We do have 6 hits.
6 hits?
Yes.
All right. We got confirmation on 6 hits.
Fuck, you mean we're shooting a ballistic skill 6 up?
He is bloodied, but still alive.
Tough fucker.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nay.
Twidget.
5e has some very interesting wording mechanics.
Oh.
Disarm. Knock an item from grasp. That's it. That's all it says.
Yep.
So that means you can technically, because it's with a weapon attack roll, shoot somebody's shield off. How it's
Actually,
worded.
I think shields technically would classify as something more equipped, kind of like your armor is.
A shield isn't
Because-
grasped. It's
It's like
worn.
strapped to the arm.
Just so you couldn't use disarm to shoot somebody's armor off.
I was still chuckling at the thought of it, though. Like,
Eh.
it's so basically worded.
Actually, with a slight spelling error, you could use disarmoring strike as a battle master to take their armor off.
All right, well, I'm gonna shoot the guy's spear out of his hand still.
Okay.
No, he's gonna beat a 13, so.
With a, let's see,
Strength or dex.
athletics or
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
Aren't you the same size as him?
I was aiming.
Ah, yeah. Well, he succeeds.
Okay.
Okay. Do it, Essius.
All right. Let's see here. Their spellcaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Under?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna roll low this week, okay? Tasha's hideous laughter. Fuck up for once. Fail the save. Come on, man.
See, Gilbert, you told him to roll low, so he rolled high because he's the DM. You have to tell him to roll high. And then he'll do that when he's attacking you.
This is just becoming a meme at this point.
Man.
Really just Tasha's disappointed chuckle.
Yeah. Oh, what's my distance?
I believe you are still 70 feet from him.
I go prone.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Scouts.
The scouts are going to shoot the mage. Not me, the enemy.
Okay. They all start shooting a Flista.
I said the enemy. Afflista's not the enemy.
Oh. Oh, it's not that time. Okay. Yeah, roll to hit.
Yeah, Under, it's not that time. It's not. Look, I'll let you know when it's time for the campsite massacre, okay?
Two hits.
Net 20, alright.
Well, he's injured. Kind of pissed looking. Oh. Well, now he's bloodied.
And kind of pissed looking?
Yes.
What's the distance Wait.
The scouts are 50 feet from him.
Yeah, also that other fuck is surrounded.
By the bandits, yes.
Yeah, the scouts all dolphin dive. They're going prone.
Okay, yeah, they drop prone.
This just the weirdest fucking mental image. Synchronized dolphin diving archers. It's like that weird Hollywood Robin Hood film where they
Well, it'd be like when they're like
guns.
filming like a bad take of Star Trek because everyone on the bridge just flops the same way at the same time.
Yes. Oh god, I love that bullshit.
Anything else?
I've revised Toxicity's laughter for you guys. Turn it into a cantrip.
It's almost just like Mind Spike. Anyway, is that it for the scouts?
It. Yeah, that's
All right.
That's it.
The kobold begins casting a spell, and then he begins running away really fast.
How fast?
As in about double his speed.
Expeditiously, you might
Yes,
say.
he seems to have retreated expeditiously, and he's no longer in sight. The other guy continues screaming incoherently, stabbing out with a spear. No, actually, he's not. He's going to throw his spear at Duodecius.
I'm prone.
I know. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
The spear lands next to you, just clatters to the ground.
Damn, that was close.
At which point he then begins just like bashing the bandits with his shield. I don't think that hits.
No.
You can see he's starting to like foam up at the mouth a bit here. Aflista?
As the spellcaster ran,
Yes.
is he slowed down by Ray of Frost at all?
He was, but it didn't matter because you only had to move 20 feet to lose sight for you to lose sight of him.
Gotcha.
How far did you have to move for me to lose sight of him?
Same, there's a corner there.
Ah.
He was at that corner of the western salient.
Can I make it to the corner with 30 feet of movement?
No, that corner is like 90 feet from you. Sorry, not 90, 70 feet.
All right. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat, and I'm going to give chase.
Okay. You start running over.
Expeditious pursuit.
All right, so your normal is 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 30, so that'd be 60. 20 feet would then get you to the next part of this, and he would get 10, 20. So you'd be able to just see his back as he's turning left down a hallway.
All right. And do I still have my action, or did I need it to catch up?
That would have been using double dash to get there.
All right. If that's all my movement with my action and bonus action, that's my turn.
Okay. Alejandra,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Shit. The guy ran away. There's one guy left nearby?
Yes.
Okay. How far is he?
He is 50 feet from you.
How bad does he look?
He is bloodied.
Man, why are we still dealing with him? Fucking, I shoot him.
We rolled a hit. You
That's
missed him.
probably why. Yeah. Okay. Then I move 40 feet, give chase to the spellcaster.
Okay. Yeah, you start moving 40 feet. Getting closer. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. The bandits.
All right. They well, they're gonna mug this dude.
Still check with
4
his
hits
AC.
probably.
Yeah, 4 hits. The damage does not appear to be particularly effective, but he is still near death.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Twidget.
Bandits look like they have that well in hand, plus they have scooters for backup. I would like to move 75 feet towards the mage.
Okay. Let's see. So you were 90 feet.
Still by the door, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like, actually, yeah, it'd be 10, 20, 90 feet. So 75 closer. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep, you don't see him. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Do it, Odysseus.
Well, I stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I take his spear in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I go charging at him with the spear.
Okay.
And stomp feet away, magic missile him.
All right, well, they strike unerringly. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, as you blow his head off and he dies. Anything else?
I claim his spear.
You already did that. All right, scouts.
I'm pressing my claim. They're gonna advance 30 feet and fire at the fleeing guy.
They do not have line of sight after moving only 30 feet.
They move 30 feet and dodge.
Okay. This guy is going to move, open that door, step through, close the door. You hear a door closing, and you hear more footsteps. And a Flista.
I'm going to continue to give chase. Just follow the sound of the footsteps.
Okay. So yeah, you follow up to that corner. You can see it goes after that, so it's 10 feet of movement, and then 30 feet to a closed wooden door.
Mm. And I only heard the one set of footsteps.
Well, now that you're over here, you can hear what sounds like squeaky yelling.
All right. Change of plan. I'm going to cast Create Bonfire just on this side of the door so that they'd have to run through it to try and counterattack.
Okay.
But hopefully won't burn the door down. And then I'm going to use any movement I have left to retreat.
All right. You only spent 10 feet to get there, so however far you got left, you could easily retreat back into the room.
All right, 20 feet back and just say they found reinforcements. That's going to be it for me.
Okay. Alejandro.
Yes.
It is your turn. What do?
Is the the melee guy dead yet?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. I action dash. Continue to pursue the guy.
All right, well, I mean, you'd be able to run over to where Ophlista is, saying that, he's got reinforcements.
Cool. I guess that's it.
Okay. By the way, since you've explored a bit more, here's a more recent picture of the room. All right.
Ah,
Bandits.
The bandits. The bandits will take. What's their distance between them and the scouts?
Like 35 feet.
Ahead or behind?
Behind.
And distance between. Actually, where are they on that map? If you could just indicate that.
Okay. Let me get that out here. So we up. No, actually, sorry, I misspoke. They're not 35 feet. They're only like 15. Twidget moved. You charged up over here, so you'd be right about there. There you go. Some rough location sketched on the map.
So that's Alphista to the south, scouts.
Ophlista and Alejandro to the scout. They're both at A.
Alphista and Alejandro, scouts, Twidget, bandits, Duodecius?
Yes.
All right. The bandits are going to take a knee, reload, and ready their crossbows.
Okay. And
that'll be taking. We'll add dodge on there too.
Okay. Twidget.
I'll say due west.
Okay. Just going 30 feet.
75. I only have 25 base, so.
Right. Well, 75 feet would basically get you to near the apex of the arrow corridor.
Yep.
Anything else?
And reveal a little bit more of the room too.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Duodecius?
I will take a knee along with them and dodge.
Okay. Scouts.
The scouts, they'll head northeast, full movement speed.
Okay. Is that it?
Take a knee and dodge.
Yes. And the DM reveals the lava pit on the map.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Ophlista.
No more noise from the other side still?
You cannot hear it from your location.
Alright. I'll just wait here for a second then. Dodge action.
All right. Alejandro.
Yes. shit. What do I see in front of me?
Uphlista.
Right. Oh, this is a map. Okay, cool. Which way did the guy go again?
West.
West. I go west.
All right. You move your 30 feet to the lower corner of the arrow. You can see Twidget there at the top. Anything else?
I move further west.
Okay. How far can you go?
I have max of 40.
Okay. Well, you would basically be able to get next to Twidget then with 40 feet.
Cool.
Anything else?
I guess that's it.
All right. Bandits.
Bandits will ready an action to fire crossbow bolts at hostiles.
Okay. Twidget.
Well, somebody's got to be the bait. Can I get? Where's the bonfire in relation to the door?
Just
Obviously
east of it.
it's-
It's like between you and the door.
Okay, so I could get to the door if I was careful.
No, you'd be running through the bonfire.
If you need me to drop it, I can.
Yeah, but you're not. Did you move up?
No.
Then you're not in communicative range. If I can't see you, I can't talk to you too easily. I also don't know who cast a bonfire. Well, in that case, then. Dude doesn't know shit about magic, but he's gonna dump out his water skin and then use shape water to try smothering the bonfire.
Yeah, you can. Produce a bunch of steam, but it doesn't seem to really put out the fire. Which also doesn't seem to be burning anything.
Twidget learned something about magic today. All right, yeah, I'll just wait here.
All right, do it, Essius.
All right. Maintaining position. Dodging.
Scouts.
Same thing. Dodging,
Okay.
maintaining position.
Alrighty. Uphlista. Anything?
No. Same thing.
All right, Alejandro.
I'm a bit lost as to what we're doing, but sure. I'll hold my action to shoot any hostiles.
Bandits.
Repeating process.
All right, I think it's safe to say you guys are out of initiative then at this point. Here's a cleaned room with the area revealed by Twidget to the north. Pool of water, shimmering light coming out of it. A closed door to the south. Closed door to the west with a bonfire in front of it. And dead kobolds and zombie corpses.
I'll be right back.
Is there anything in the water?
Well, do you go over and look?
Yeah.
Yeah, you appear, as you look, you can see that on the kind of tiled surface down there, there appears to be several gemstones.
That feels like a trap.
Just want to maintain Twidget's going to stay to the north of the apex. So out of sight of the door, but still like he can see the door.
Sure.
What check would it be to determine whether this is a trap or not?
An investigation check.
I will do that then.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
It's probably bad. Yeah, okay.
You don't see any mechanisms or way that this could possibly be trapped.
I start taking out gemstones.
Okay.
Immediately hit by trap.
So you reach in there,
Probably.
grab a gemstone and pull it out, and take 1 point of acid damage.
Ouch! I dropped the gemstone.
Yeah, as a 50 gold piece diamond clatters to the ground.
The water is acid,
Uh-huh.
or the gemstone is acid.
No,
Oh, pick me, pick me.
the liquid is acid, but the gemstone looks real.
Ah. Okay.
What do we do when we can't touch something?
Gloves.
We think our way around it?
You get the
Claw machine.
you get the rogue that has magic. Because what kind of rogue has magic?
I know. You skin a giant frog and wear it as a suit.
Bridget, can you come up with this?
You say to me, 75 feet away from you, around a corner. Do you come get me?
I-
You just say that.
Shout. I just shout.
All right, I'll come
I
back.
shout 75 feet away.
Well, then I'll cast Mage Hand and proceed to start picking and pulling. Does anything happen when Mage Hand enters the water?
No. You can easily fish out the 9 gems, and actually these weren't gems, these were 3 vials in there.
Mm.
So the gems are relatively easy to identify. The 3 vials all seem to contain a bright red liquid that bubbles vigorously when you shake it.
Hmm. It looks
I
similar
open
to
one and
a
take a sniff.
potion of healing.
Yes.
All right.
What does it smell like?
It has no particular odor.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
I'll write all that down and then go back to my watch post.
Okay.
Create bonfires a minute, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. After the bonfire goes out, I will go sneak up to the door and take a listen.
Okay. Well, make a perception check.
Silent as a grave.
Indeed.
Twitch takes the other balls of cotton that he had shoved deeper in his ears out.
While you're at it, you should get the other balls of cotton too.
Now that's for the next failed wisdom perception that relies on sound. All right, and this door swings in or towards? Away or towards?
This would swing away from you.
Okay. Any locking mechanism visible, or is it just a wooden door and a hinge with a latch?
Just a wooden door, a hinge, and a latch.
All right. Well, I will quietly see if I can open it.
Okay, well, make a stealth check. Well, as you begin opening it, there's a twang, and a bunch of kobolds start shooting at you.
Gotta figure.
Hold on, let me pull their stat block. It's not expecting you to go right back into this. Here we are.
Got nothing better to do.
All right. Let's see. Well, you do have 3/4 cover, effectively. just so you know, because you have the door.
That's +5?
Yes.
Okay, so 21 then.
None
Not
of them
even
hit
close.
you. So what do you do? So at this point, I think we're rolling initiative again.
I pull the door back shut.
Well, you can do that on your turn.
Yep. Although, question, do I see any of them?
No. Like you're opening the door and whack, 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 right into the door.
Okay. Oh, I'm T now.
Twidget.
Well, I'd like to nudge the door open enough to kind of peek my head in. Like just to
Yep.
get out. All I need is line of sight on one kobold.
Yeah, you can see one kobold. They appear to be 20 feet away, shooting at what appears to be a corner at you. Behind them,
Okay.
you can also see the bloodied spellcaster.
All right. Then, in the bloodied spellcaster's mind, he will hear in a deep voice in Draconic, I'm entrusted with the secrets and commands of our hidden Dragon King, known only to those who are worthy.
Make a deception check.
Making up a Dragon King.
And he yells back, and what's that, guys? I need to go through 4 fucking pages to find this guy.
Man, I know how that feels.
Mm-hmm. People pull some random bullshit out of their ass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It happens to be actually a thing.
Yep, yep. Yeah, no, nothing quite like having to pull the deep lore out of your pocket all of a sudden. Definitely doesn't have as many moving parts as, when you had to pull a fucking ancient black dragon out of your ass, but it happens.
And he yells back in Draconic. Does Twidget understand Draconic?
Yes, that's the only reason I'm able to speak it in his mind.
We serve Tartix the true, not your false god. Die, heretic!
Wait,
And then
they
Twidget would
speak-
simply say, "Don't be a coward and come fight me then," and close the door.
They speak the language of Die Heretic? These truly are our people.
And then, yeah, Twidget will close the door and move his, let's see, would have been, would that have cost me an action? I think I'd still be able to move 75, right? It's just item interaction to close the door because it was the process of opening the door that
Yes.
started an Inish. So
True.
I would have all of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Then, yeah, I move 75 feet back towards the party and hopefully I aggroed them enough to draw them out. Yeah, when Twitch had said that last bit about, well, quit being a coward and come fight me, he would have been like really like prudish. So I'm pretty sure I don't. This is player knowledge being low. Kobolds are pretty cowardly, but if you call them out on it, they're not as much, right? Like they don't like being called a coward, even though they are very cowardly.
It depends. They can be cowardly, but then he also had that one that was foaming at the mouth. He was so angry and aggressive.
Yeah.
So a little bit of option A, a little bit of option B.
Yeah,
So
in this case,
were
I'm
back.
basically hoping to call them out and make them pissed and be like, hey, he's saying their Dragon King is better than our Dragon King.
Yes.
So anyway, yep, I moved 75 feet. I'll be going north at the Zig and the Zag.
Okay. Yeah. Start falling back. Flista. Flista.
Oh, my bad. I'll move into the hallway if I can get line of sight on the goblin wizard.
Well, as you move into the hallway, you can see the door is closed. 30 feet to your west.
Well, you would have
All
heard Twidget say, like, as he was running back, well, I hope that worked.
I want to ready in action then to cast create bonfire on the far side of the door if anyone opens it that isn't the party.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right. This guy. Let's see. He's gonna do this. Yes. Okay. So. Yeah.
He also holds an action to cast Create Bonfire on the other side of the door if anybody besides his family.
He does some other stuff.
The good old wizard Mexican standoff.
I believe Mexico's been hiding wizards all this time.
Yeah. Where do you think tequila came from?
All right.
What do you think the sombreros are for?
Stuff happens. Scouts.
They're just wider wizard hats. Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm derp.
See, it was part of a schism back in the day of two wizarding schools. Sort of
Well-
a Portuguese-Spanish divide.
The scouts taking a knee, is that going to put them at disadvantage with ranged attacks?
No, I treat it as standing. It's just flavor.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna ready longbow shots for if kobolds come around the corner.
Okay. If kobolds come around the corner, got it.
You know what I mean? If the kobolds attack.
Yes, I know what you mean.
If we are engaged by the enemy.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Okay.
I was just being unnecessarily pedantic.
No, it's all good. All good. That's what I'm goofing around too with how many similes I can come up with for the same idea.
All right. Do Odysseus.
I shall also do that. I'm just hanging here and dodging.
Gotcha. Alejandro.
Sorry, I forgot. I forgot I was muted. Can I? So the door's open or what?
The door is closed.
Door's closed. I want to get to like a position where I can peek out and shoot through the door when I need to, but then I can peek back and like not be visible.
So you'd have to be like right next to the door then.
Sure.
You'd have to move 40 feet to the door, but not open it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I hold my action once the door is opened, peek around, shoot, peek, and then go back.
Okay, you can move or take an action with a held action, but not both.
Oh yeah, I can't. Okay. Then that's it then.
Okay. Well, on their turn, you hear a rather high-pitched, draconic yelling from the other side. The sounds of feet getting closer. And the door flies open, Alejandro. And on the other side, you can see a gaggle of 10 kobolds. And behind them, a large, translucent blue dragon.
And the Callisto would see
Translucent?
this too.
Yes, it is translucent. This would put them in melee with you. Well, that first guy in melee with you. Also, this would Aflista, I believe you said you had radiant action to bonfire the far side of the door when it got opened.
Yes.
Well, it got opened.
Dex.
Say again.
Dexterity save.
Is that immediate?
Create bonfire cantrip.
Yeah, I'm just checking if it's immediate or what. 5-foot cube. When you cast a spell, bloody, bloody, blah. Moves on the first timer. Just turn there. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that guy's got to make a dex save.
14 barely passes for no effect.
Okay. He is then going to try and. Well, actually, no. Alejandro, you said you had held an action to shoot the first one you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's one right in melee with you on the other side of this door when he opened it.
On melee?
Yes, he was right there. He's the one who opened the door. There's like 9 other kobolds behind him.
Okay.
And then, blue dragon.
Yeah. 2d20 KL1. Okay.
You missed.
Well,
that guy is then going to try and stab you with a dagger.
Hmm.
Does that hit you?
missed.
Oh, okay. He is then going to attempt to tumble through your space. You can defend against this with dexterity acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yes, you must beat a 22.
What is my acrobatics? Okay. A 22. Okay, sure. Let's try that. Actually, I don't think. No, I can't even beat that with a 20. I couldn't.
Okay. Well, yeah, he slips by and is now on your flank. The next kobold steps up and tries to into the bonfire, trying. So he's gonna have to make a dex save. Does a 12 pass, Aflista?
It does not.
Roll damage.
5 fire damage.
Holy shit, he is near death. He is then going to try and stab Aflista with a dagger. 22 hit you?
Aflista? Or Alejandro?
Alejandro, sorry. Alejandro, does a 22 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He stabs you for 3 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
He then attempts to tumble through your space.
Okay.
Methinks I see a trend.
What did you roll?
An acrobatics
Acrobatics.
routine by the tumbling kobolds. They were just in town.
He also tumbles through your space and also is on your flank. The next one steps up to the bonfire.
This is so fucking goofy.
He gets burned, Aflista.
Another
So many
5.
dice rolls going on right now.
He is also near death as he attempts to stab Alejandro with a dagger. Does an 18 hit you?
Not if I shield.
Are you shielding?
Yes.
Okay. He then attempts to tumble through your space.
Fuck's sake.
Well, you stop him from getting through, so he just steps to the side. And the next one jumps into the bonfire. And takes some damage.
Only 4.
Yeah, only 4. He still looks to be near death. He then tries to stab Alejandro.
He does or he doesn't?
He tries to stab you and gets an
That
18.
doesn't.
Okay. He then tries to tumble through your space. Acrobatics. And he also gets blocked and has to step to the side. The other 6 decide that these guys were the idiots, and they pull out their slings and begin shooting at you with them.
Oh my god.
Does a 23 hit you through your shield?
23 is the only one that hits.
Hitting you for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As they then move to get on either side of the door, leaving a nice clear space for the dragon to move up.
How big is the dragon?
It is a large creature.
Can it get through the door?
Yes, it would have to squeeze, but it can get through the door.
Huh.
And
So fast.
that is it for the Cirque de Kobold. Band. Who would I have put as? Oh, bandits.
Alejandro, just
Wait,
by opening
No,
the door,
I
you've
skipped
lost
a whole
like
bunch of people.
quarter
Sorry
them.
about that. Scouts. It is the scouts' turn, right? No, because Alejandro opened the door, so it was these as bandits. Yes, bandits. Sorry, I got distracted by my own acrobatic kobolds.
It was pretty cool.
So what do the bandits do? Duo. What do
Well,
the bandits do?
yep. Do they see it?
No. You're still in the room with them near the pool of water.
Right. Let's see. They'll get off a knee, advance 30 feet, squat back down. We'll keep this on the north end. Ready action to unleash a hail of crossbow bolts.
Sure, should anything happen. Twidget.
I went north, so I will go.
Yeah, you're at the north of that arrow corridor.
Well, 75 would put me like 10 feet north of the actual hallway entrance, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to move. I'll just dash and then ready in action to shoot. I'd like to go to the other corner. You can kind of just see the wall goes at a bit of an angle.
Okay, so you're going up to that
The unrevealed part, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and just for sake of mind, that's just a triangle.
Yeah. I don't know what it looks like, but yeah, it's just I figured it was so it kept going up until it hit the wall. But yeah, I'd like to go to that corner and ready in action to shoot anything that comes into my line of sight. That's not friendly. You
can
know, in
do
the
that.
big open room where archers would have an advantage, not in the choked hallway where the kobolds would have the advantage.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Aflista.
So, can I target where a magic missile would hit a person?
It has to, like you mean on the person's body?
Yeah.
I mean for flavor, sure, but realistically, it's not going to do anything different.
I know, but I want to shoot like a magic missile dart at the dragon's ankle so I can see if it impacts the ankle or goes through an illusion and hits the stone or dirt or whatever behind it and kicks something up.
I
Would I
see.
be able to do that?
Yes, you would be able to do that with magic missile.
All right, wonderful. I'm going to shoot a magic missile. 3 darts. One goes for the dragon's ankle. One goes for that wizard kobold,
You
and
don't
one
have
goes.
line of sight on the wizard kobold. You
Damn.
can only see the 3 kobolds that tumbled through Alejandro's space and the dragon.
All right. I'll pick 2 of those kobolds and the dragon then.
Well, roll your darts.
That's 5, 5, and 5, I think, right before
Okay.
my screen cut out.
Yeah, the
Go fuck yourself, magic missile right there.
yep, the So it hits the dragon. It looks like it does some damage to it. And 2 of the kobolds die. So there's now only 1 other kobold in that hallway with Alejandro.
All right.
Anything else?
Then I'm going to duck into total cover if I can.
Yes, you can.
Wonderful. That's it for me.
All right. Let's see. Alejandro, do you speak Draconic?
No.
Okay. I need a deck save as the dragon uses its breath weapon down this hallway.
Dex
Yes.
save. Okay.
Just roast the kobold.
As a cone of lightning erupts from his mouth. And that succeeds. So you will take half damage.
Cool.
Of 10 lightning, so you take 5 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
As it then moves forward and attempts to rake you with its claws.
Would the cone also hit the kobold?
I think lightning.
Yeah, that kobold's dead.
Okay.
Even if it passed, it would have died.
Yep, it had like 1 HP, 2 HP left.
Yeah, and it looks like it critically hit you,
Yep.
dealing with its translucent claw 13 points of magical piercing damage.
And I am unconscious.
Oh, and I suppose this guy has to make a dex save. Because it did step into the... Oops. Sorry, he has to make a dex save because he did step into that bonfire. $15 pass, Aflista?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, well that is it for that. Scouts.
Alrighty. So these guys will we could see the breath weapon come out the hallway, or
You don't have line of sight on the hallway. There's that whole big arrowed block right between you and him. Like, you have no line of sight on the entrance of this hallway.
they'll advance up 2 to be behind the bandits, and yeah, basically me and the gaggle fuck are just going to be hanging out there and readying actions to unload on whatever shows up.
Okay. Here, let me draw you a quick, like, where people are so that you have an idea, because I think you might have lost track. That's where you have everybody, as far as I know.
Oh, we want to be up then. Same spot, but more up.
More north.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can be up there near Twidget. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because, you were talking about, like, line of sight and stuff. Like, you have no line of sight on where Alejandro just got cooked.
Right. Yeah, like I knew there was going to be that angle there, but yeah, I thought we were further along than we were, and he was farther, closer to us than he was.
No,
he ran right up to the door.
Yes. All right. Duodecius, do you do anything besides just moving to keep pace?
Just keeping pace and
right.
dodging.
All right, Alejandro, death save. Alright, well, that's one success. These guys. Bonfire's still there. Things happen. Banditry.
Keeping pace.
Twidget.
Holding.
Afflista.
I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
And hold position.
So, just to question, is everybody basically going to be doing the same thing except for Alejandro's making death saves? We're all positioned and waiting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cram our raised levies into that kill box.
Oh, why not?
That's like I was trying to aggro them to come out into our kill box, and then fucking Alejandro ran in there and face planted them. It's like, what the fuck?
Alright.
He
Alright.
dies.
I'm ready whenever you are under.
Okay. Flista.
Yep.
So you're just sitting there waiting? Oh, sorry, we already did. Shit, sorry. I got lost in initiative. It's getting late. DM2. These guys. These are the smart ones that don't just jump into the bonfire. Yeah. And bandits.
We said everybody's maintaining.
Okay. So then it comes to this guy. Then it would be Alejandro. Oh, wait. No. I know. Okay. So on these guys' turn. Let's see. What's its speed? Okay. So you guys hear a fuck whoosh. And Afflista, you'd be the first one to see it from that corner there to the north as the dragon comes around that corner. What were you doing? You were just dodging, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll move up into melee with you. Which it would be looking at the whole room at this point. Everyone would be able to see it.
And it would trigger all of the held actions.
All of the held actions get triggered.
What's coming around the corner?
A translucent blue dragon.
Yeah, we're hosing.
All right, roll to hit. Everyone that ready your actions, roll to hit. That 24 is the only hit. Out of that first set, Duodecius. The 20 and the 21 hit. Twidget hits.
You said it was in melee with Afflista?
He was, yes, as he comes around that corner.
Ooh, spicy.
All right, it is looking to be pretty badly banged up.
So past bloodied?
Past bloodied, yes.
Excellent.
Anything? Was there any other held actions?
No, I dodged.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It uses its breath weapon. I need a deck save from everybody except Twidget, because Twidget's actually 35 feet away from him, and it's a 30-foot cone. So all the bandits, all the scouts, Duodecius, and Afflista, I need deck saves.
Wait, just a quick question of numbers. Wouldn't they be spread out enough that it wouldn't catch all of them, or too much math?
He was saying he was keeping them in ranks.
Yep.
Oh. I suppose, yeah, we were only thinking we were going against kobolds and a dragon. You wouldn't worry about
Mm-hmm.
scattershot.
You're the one who invoked the
Exactly.
dragon god.
No, Dragon King.
Well, same thing.
Yeah, dragon theology doesn't make a distinction.
So the 14, the 21 pass for that save. Flista fails. 16, 19, 22. And the 21 all pass. It's pass for half. Against 5 points of lightning damage.
It's just this huge mass of lightning. It's like, well, there's too many grounded bodies. It actually doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah. And then it's going to take 2 melee attacks against the Flista.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. 5 points of damage. He rolled real shitty on it.
That does also almost bloody me.
Okay. Oh, I will handle after this. Let's see. This guy is at what the thing is plus. Does a 14 hit a Flista?
No, but the 23 is too high for me to shield.
Okay, so he pokes you for 14 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Are you still up?
no.
Okay.
That almost chunky salsa. And it wouldn't be able to unless he rolled better on lightning, but
Okay. When he collapses, you hear yipping and yelling from down the corridor, but no one sees anything. Because the
When he
bonfire went
collapsed?
away. All right. That is scouts now.
Oh, I'm dumb. I thought you were saying the dragon collapsed. I was like, we didn't do
No.
anything. Flister collapsed. Bonfire went away. Yeah.
Yes.
Well-
no, I'm tired.
And then the kobolds are cheering.
The scouts,
Uh-huh.
looking over themselves and seeing that they're all kind of a bit singed by that, respond with a volley of their own.
Again.
Two hits. It is looking to be on the verge of death. It shatters and dies. Little motes of magical energy just slowly floating to the ground. Anything else by the scouts?
Presumably they start shouting shit like Dragon Slayer and stuff like that. Hyping themselves up.
Yep. Do it, Essius.
I'm gonna hype them up.
All right. Alejandro, death save. That's a second pass. This guy. He's going to walk forward. He used that. I guess he'll use his last spell slot for this. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he'll do that. Bandits.
They are going to move south.
Okay.
I'm gonna have them go to the wall.
Okay, you can do that. Anything else?
Nope. They dodge.
All right. Twitch it.
All right. Dragon's dead.
E.
Okay. Then I will start moving back towards where the kobolds were. So
How much
see, I
movement
didn't
you got?
use. I'm gonna be using all 75 basically because it's gonna be
10, 20, 30, 40. The 50 feet to the corner to look down the hall to where the door was.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that because then I can
Okay.
bonus action to get there.
So yeah, so you use your bonus action. You get to that corner, and as you come around that corner, you realize there are 10 kobolds. You're in melee with one of them now around that corner, as they came charging up the hall. Daggers out.
All right,
They'd held their action just to run up the hall 20 feet.
and then I look the one in the eyes that's right in front of me
Uh-huh.
without opening my mouth, and in Draconic, in his mind, he hears, "Your dragon is dead. Yield."
They begin yelling in Draconic. Do you understand
Yep.
Draconic? They just begin chanting like heretic, heresy, kill him.
Okay. Well,
You can see like just the light of religious fervor in their eyes.
yep. In that case, then I gotta be really annoying and dodge. Because I can't.
Okay.
I dash to get up here. I can't disengage and move. I have no movement left, so all I can do, I can't attack because then I'm just opening myself up to attack. So I dodge.
Afflista.
Guys, I gotta step away.
All right. Kobolds. While that kobold right in front of you is it's just gonna try to stab you with its dagger. Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
No,
That's why
actually,
I dodge.
first the one next to him is gonna also get into melee with you. Then they're both gonna try to stab you with their daggers.
Mhm.
That way they get pack tactics.
That's why I dodged.
Yep. Oh shit! God damn it! Well, they both missed. A 6 and a nat 1. I like typed it and then realized, wait, he was dodging. Why did I type this with advantage?
That's even funnier.
The
My
remaining
dodge
5
was so good.
Yeah, the remaining 5 make a draconic sigh and pull out their slings and begin slinging.
Uh-huh.
Does a 20
Shield
hit
just
you?
the 23.
Say again?
Shield just the 23.
Okay. Hold on, that might be the wrong modifier. It isn't, unfortunately. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, that's 5, that much.
And they killed one of the ones that was in melee with you.
That's funny. But they're kobolds, so it's
Yeah,
understandable.
they mass fired, and while mixing it up, they nat 1 shooting into melee. Shit happens. But that's it for them. Scouts. Scouts. Go.
Gilbert stepped away. I'm going to say they're going to hold their action.
Okay, they can hold their action.
Yeah, because he moved the bandits
Yeah,
down,
I
right?
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So the scouts are still up, so they'll
All
hold
right,
their action.
do
and I'm going
Odysseus.
to pull.
I'm going to say he just
He
dodges while he's away.
Dodges. Yeah.
Alejandro, death save. That is a 3rd success. You stabilize.
Oh, when I peeked the corner, did I see Alejandro or was he moved?
You did not see him.
Okay, so he was moved. All right.
Uh-huh. Stuff happens. You hear the closing of a door.
Mm-hmm.
Bandits, I assume you just have holding their action.
I would have them move further south to cover that. Because we would have had when we were playing around in the pool, little time to discuss the layouts. They would understand that hallway splits and comes from the north and south.
Okay, so they're going to the south to cover that entrance.
Exactly. Yep.
Got it. Okay. Your turn then, Twidget. 1 in melee with you. 5 more a little bit far back with slings out.
Well, then I will. Let's see. Can I do that to a bunch of people? Any creature. Yeah. Okay. Then I will continue taunting all of them that I can see in Draconic. Bonus action disengage and move 25 feet to Afflista.
Okay. Yeah, you back up. You back up to Afflista.
And I take a
Two
action
draconic
to
calls of heretic.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I take a action to pour a potion of healing down her throat.
Okay. Roll it.
Assuming.
Is this one of the ones
Those-
from the pool? Is my next question.
Yes, assuming they are what we think they are, but we haven't actually tested what they are.
Okay.
It's 2d4 plus 2. So, is it a potion of healing, or is it a potion of go fuck yourself?
So you pour it down his throat, and yeah, he wakes up with 6 hit points and a level of exhaustion.
All right, Burger, you're back up.
Anything else?
By
Twig?
the way, no, that was I only have 25 feet of movement, and I had to disengage, so I
Fair enough.
can't get any further away or dodge. Shit.
Flista, your turn.
How many goblins are left?
Unknown. You don't have line of sight.
Well, I can answer that. None.
All right. Can I peek around the next corner then with my movement?
Yeah, you just have to stand up and then spend 10 feet of movement to get to that next corner.
All right, I'll go do
I
that.
would, I would let you know when I get you up that hey, the kobolds are coming. You might want to move out of the way so the archers can take shots. Like I'm baiting them out here, so we're not engaging them in the hallway.
Ew. All right. Then I'll get up and stick to my corner. Actually, I'm going to move away from the corner a little bit, just along the wall,
Okay.
and ready a ray of frost for the first kobold that comes around the corner.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
Anything else, Flista?
That's going to be it for me. Welcome
Okay.
back, Gilbert.
Well, these guys, let's see, 10, 20 feet as that first one comes around the corner, standing in front of Flista and the scouts. I believe they had ready to action for the first kobold.
13 hit.
Yes, 13 hits.
2 cold damage, speed reduced by 10.
Okay, he gets a little slower. Are the scouts using their ready actions or not?
Yes.
Okay, well, roll to hit then. Kobold ran around the corner.
Talk about overkill. He's not a kobold, he's a pincushion.
Three hits. Oh yeah, he's very, very pincushioned. As in the remaining 5 come charging around the corner, and then realizing that none of you fucks are in melee with them, they're going to pull out their slings. And they recognize Twidget, so they're actually going to just volley fire at Twidget.
Well, naturally, I'm the one that's been antagonizing them.
Yes. Yes, you have been. But none of them are in melee with you, so they don't get pack tactics.
And just like that, they made a tactical error.
Probably. Does he
Um,
do any of those hit you?
reaction shield. So just the 21.
Okay.
Because that would be my AC. And now I'm out of spell slots, but
For 4
I'd rather
points of
only be
bludgeoning
hit.
damage.
I'd rather only be hit twice than 6 times. Okay.
And that's it for them. They're all around that corner, charging, with the what would you call it? The single-mindedness of fanatics. Scouts.
The scouts open fire into their ranks.
Roll to hit. That 5 misses, otherwise they all hit.
Well. I know, I'm short.
They're not a melee with you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what, Under? Can we spread this across their entire rank, like one per dude?
Sure. Okay, so near death, dead, bloodied. Anything else?
Nope.
Do Odysseus. 3 kobolds remain.
And they look how bad off?
2 are near death, 1 is bloodied.
Yeah, fuck it. Magic missile. Spread fire.
Okay.
One
well,
each.
Roll them. Dead, near
Son
death.
of a bitch. Fucking just not enough on that last one.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Bandits. They moved around to the south to cover that extra entrance when you were gone.
Oh.
So they don't actually have line of sight on these guys at the moment.
Oh, well, fuck.
Cover the bases.
With their original position, they would have been able to fall upon the enemy into melee once they came out of the corner.
Yeah, but range is better.
I guess. Ready action to shoot.
Okay.
What?
Twitch it.
Well, we're gonna go Conan on this guy.
Okay.
He's not melee with me, so I have to walk 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I whack him with the longsword.
And you hit.
A gnome killing a kobold with a longsword.
Taller than both of you. He dies.
Overkill. Cut him in half.
Yeah. You cut him in half, and you guys are out of initiative.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I am going to start moving back towards the door, which I believe has reclosed.
Yes, it is closed.
And I will rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Listen and peek.
All right, we'll make a perception check. You don't hear anything.
All right, then I peek.
Okay, you begin opening the door. As you open the door, you can realize that this room is 3, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. It's 110 feet across at the widest. And it looks like it continues more to the north, with a lower section with sets of stairs ascending upwards closer to you. You do not see kobolds or Alejandro here,
All right.
with the door open.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, not much time has passed, so Alejandro's body has to be close. It's only been, like, what, 2 rounds? Since anybody had visual on him? That would have been Aplista.
Yes. What do you do?
Um.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get you a map, but just hang on.
Yep. I'm waiting for a map. That's what I do.
Okay, with the door open, here is what you see.
All right. Well, I will move
I'm not wasting any time. I'm moving 20 feet forward so I can see more of the room.
So as you move forward, you can see that that corner is basically just a like a flat alcove. Sorry, I'm also adjusting the map as I speak. While to the
you're
north,
good.
it continues. Let's see, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To the edge of your dark vision to the north, where the stairs finally come up, and that lower section in the middle raises up to meet the base floor level that you're on. At the very edge of your dark vision, near the top left of the stairs, you can see what appears to be 2 bodies on the ground.
Do either of them look like Alejandro sized?
They both look like they could be Alejandro sized.
Okay. Well, then I would like to start moving. I think that's like a raised edge around the lower section, so I'd like to move
A
along
sunken area. Those are
Yep,
stairs that
yep.
go down. So that's
So
like
on
an
the
area.
edges are level with me.
The edges are level with you. Yes, it's like a cliff. There's no railing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving north on that closer one, the one that's just 10 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as
Get
you
better
get
line
going
of sight on
north,
those bodies.
you can see a couple of bodies. One of which is Alejandro. The other, a human, unknown to you.
Okie doke. Well, do they look alive?
Yes, they both look to be alive.
Okay. Do I see any kobolds or anywhere the kobolds would have gone? Or come from?
So as you were passing, you see that the hall did continue to the south. That's what those dashed lines are. It's just like subterranean stuff. Also,
I got you.
there's a hall to the north out of this room with a set of stairs heading upward.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so those stairs aren't level with me and descending. They're below me and descending towards me when I was first coming in the room. I got it now. Okay, yep.
No. So, here, let me put this.
The thick bar is the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm understanding. I'm just
with relative elevation markers.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I was thinking where the 40 is was level with me and just completely ignoring the walls. But anyway, okay. So they could have either gone down the big hallway or north up the little stairs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I will, because I can't move those guys around very easily, go back and get help. Informing the party of what I found and saying, hey, there's people, let's go. Alejandro's down.
Okay, yeah, so you go back, inform them. What do you guys do?
I'd also mention there's no kobolds for now. So moving up might be advisable.
Yeah, we'll advance.
Okay, yeah, so you all meet up there. It looks like the human is just asleep, and Alejandro is unconscious.
Is there much of a difference? Visually,
Yes. Well, visually, you're a lot more, you're injured. The human is not hurt, he's just asleep.
Okay.
Should we wake
Has
up?
Alejandro rolled a d4?
No, he hasn't. Alejandro
Oh,
roll a d4.
shit. My bad. I forgot about that.
You're good.
That sounds good.
A while.
Alejandro's really out of it.
He is.
All right. Well, yeah, kick this human. See what they're up for.
Okay. So what does Galen look like?
He's kind of tall and skinny. He had glasses, but they're cracked because he's here.
Also, you would notice that your coin purse is missing.
Hello. And he looks at, I guess Twidget is the one that woke him up, that bumped him.
Yeah. He was like poking you in the face.
He kind of pushes your hand away and kind of turns his head and says, "When did they let children start adventuring? Whose child is this?"
There's this whole party of like adult adventurers behind him.
There's
None of them
literally
speak
like
up.
25 people in here. Actually, wait, we got
He has
none of them
children
claim
in your party.
Well, it's not like he's unsupervised.
Yeah, they only lost me like twice.
Really, only twice?
That you know about.
He dusts himself off a little bit, prestidigitates himself clean. Galen Lord, pleasure to meet you.
Oh, good, another spellcaster.
You know anything about healing?
I know a lot about a lot.
Well, that doesn't answer my question. You must be a wizard.
I am not a wizard. No, thank you. No.
Bard.
Do I look like a singer to you?
I mean, I met this one bard that thought he was spreading religion. He didn't sing. He proselytized.
You sure it wasn't a cleric?
Yes, I do know healing.
Well,
Oh,
then he points at Alejandro and is like, he ain't doing too good.
Is he dead?
Oh,
Not
No,
yet.
he's stably unconscious.
Oh, well, okay. I'll give him a heal then. I can do that. It's not a problem. Actually, yeah, I'm going to give him a heal. Get him back up.
Okay. What are you healing them with?
Cure wounds.
Well, you should roll it then.
So we got the nerd cleric.
Wait, he picked Arcana domain?
He used prestidigitation.
All right. Well, Alejandro, you wake up with 6 hit points, a level of exhaustion, and also to find that your coin purse is missing.
My coins. That's the first thing I did.
Afflista, did you get updated on what we made from the last trip?
no.
30 gold, 15 copper. That was your cut.
30 and 15. All right.
Yep, 30 gold, 15 copper.
But yeah, before the last of the kobolds ran, they did steal your coin purses.
Oh, and then Mr. Friar Buck's inventory we did take. So whatever you had on Friar Buck, we would have taken as party loot.
Okay.
So yeah, we can deal with that next week though. I'll just put a note in my inventory.
You can see a set of stairs heading down to another hallway at the end of this, to the southern end of this room. While to the north, a narrow 10-foot wide hall leads to another set of stairs heading upward. And I think this is a good spot to leave it for tonight.
I agree.